to the training round. Slam and home!
For Chris Ross, what a spectacular third quarter he has been.
Close to the basket. Gets it to go!
So patient that time.
Huwag natin kalimutan best ng 5 ito. Tito Venturero on his knees. This semi-final round battle has been decided by the smallest of margins. Now, because of big rainbow shots, the San Miguel Beermen are a win away from the finals. The Star Hotshots have no recourse. Now that their backs are against the wall, they need to go for broke to tie the series. They have been so close, but yet so far from elusive wins. But tonight, they still have a chance. The clinic is open tonight because we've got Dr. J, Andy Howe, to discuss and dissect this series. And it's been so close, Dr. J.
It has been because I think they're really evenly matched. Although San Miguel, obviously, with its championship experience in the past few years, you know, they've had problems here in this Commissioner's Cup. While I think Star has finally blossomed into a team that, you know, you can really say they're good, especially with their import, Ricardo Radley.
And there's some oddities in the statistics, like the rebounds, for instance, and the areas like Lassiter will miss so many shots and suddenly hit the big one when it mattered the most, Dr. J.
And, you know, this was a terrific shot, you know. It's a bank shot, you know, on that kind of an angle, which certainly is very difficult. So you can say it's a sorry loss there for the Star Hotshots. But I don't think that has ebbed their confidence that they can come back in this series. It is an important game tonight for San Miguel to really want to finish it off.
And he wanted to create the separation, so used to those shots. And Dr. J, while we were preparing for this particular game, you said the imports have been outstanding in their performances, although there have been ups and downs. Ratcliffe seems to have had the number so far in the battle.
Yeah, you look at his numbers last game, obviously you would say that's enough to win a ball game, 44.17 rebounds. What ropes does not give San Miguel is the rebounding department. Last game he was only 7 and 9. You're talking about a 6'7", 6, maybe 6'8" guy, and you only get 7 or 8 or whatever rebounds. You're not even in double figures. While the other guys keeping you up, the other guys keeping you up with 18. The fact that both cannot stay out of foul trouble is also another big problem. They only had 7 rebounds.
Oh boy, that's not enough if you're the import of the team. And now Paul Lee in game number 3 suddenly stepping forward, and Paul Lee in the first couple of games, in game 1 only 4 points, and in game 2 had 3, then exploded, but not enough to win the game in game number 3.
Well, I think, you know, he is really adjusting to this team. He just came in at the top of the year. So obviously, alam rin niya na marami rin magagaling na scorers dyan. And he wants to be part of everybody. Part of a team rather than being an individual type of player. But if you give him the opportunity, he's going to hurt you. Of course, I think he's also adjusting to a lot of calls where he's able to use his body to get out of the way on one-on-one defense. Now, natatawagan yun. Sometimes he's called for offensive fouls. So he has to take that out a little bit, including his traveling violations. His pirouette sometimes, more than 1 or 2 steps, and sometimes that's being called. So those are adjustments he's making.
And the San Miguel Beermen a step away. And the rebounds, this thing, Dr. J, the Hotshots have out-rebounded San Miguel in the course of the series.
Yeah, especially in game number 3 where that's a plus 20, plus 12 in number 2. If you look at that, if you take, you have a Fajardo, you have a Rhodes, you have a Arvin Santos, who are all good rebounders. Why are they so far behind? Simply because I think the gang rebounding plus the consistency on the rebounding department by Ricardo Radley. That has been a big factor. And I don't think San Miguel can beat this team if they do not do something about their rebounding.
Oh, game number 2, for instance, Radcliffe had those monster 35 number of rebounds, 4th best ever in the PBA. But you know, one person who has also shown very brightly here, aside from Paul Lee, of course, he is the lethal weapon. I think he'll explode again tonight, Dr. J.
Who?
Si Paul Lee.
Well, that really depends, you know, because on what kind of defense San Miguel puts against him, you know. Depending if they play small, if they small forward, then San Miguel will have to adjust by sending in Ross to guard him. So they might have to use 3 small also. So that's a big difference.
Chris Ross will talk about him as the game progresses. We've got the starting lineups just about ready to be introduced for game number 4 of this best of 5. Let's send it to our Coliseum announcer.
At guard number 6, Chris Ross. Also at guard number 5, Alex Cabagnon. At center number 15, Junmar Fajardo. At forward number 13, Marcio Lassiter. And also at forward number 0, Charles Rose. Head coach for San Miguel is Leo Austria. And here are the starters for the Star Hotshots. At guard number 2, Justin Melton. Also at guard number 8, Peter June Simon. At center number 20, Ricardo Ratliff. At forward number 17, Aldrich Ramos. And also at forward number 3, Paul Lee. Head coach for Stars, Chito Victorero. The referees at the ball game are Peter Bala, Peter Liva, Melasano, Sir Pineda. This game is under the supervision of regulation.
Starting lineups, both clubs on your screen, more or less standard issue for San Miguel, Dr. Jen.
Yeah, they have not found any reason why you have to change your starting lineup. There is a difference on the other side, however. Paulie would be playing 2 guards, and you'll have Simon coming off as a part of the starting 5, maybe just to match up with the small that San Miguel uses, because they know our wing or guys like Tubi don't come out until probably after the first snap.
In the meantime, the quarter brought to you by Cobra. Simulan na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. Aldrich Ramos starting tonight for the Star Hotshots.
That is a big advantage for San Miguel. They know how to use their roads against Aldrich Ramos. There it goes. And that's what I mean.
Parang sinulat yung caption, Dr. J.
That was a terrific pass. Because Aldrich also is not a strong defender against the number 4 position if he poses him up. But you know, Aldrich poses problems also for other teams because of his ability to shoot.
Had that big shot in game number 1 that was part of the win, that reserved the win for the Hotshots. In the meantime, the battle between the imports continues. Ratliff with his first basket.
I really like this guy. You know, I know there are some ideas of trying to make him part of the Gilas team someday. You know, that guy is a good player. And he works hard and he does not complain. You know. But that's an early foul there as Cabagnot will go to the free throw line. Cabagnot has had no breakout game so far here in this series.
Yeah. And Cabagnot averaging just 10 points per ball game. Assist brought to you by Cebuana. Luwalyan handang mag-assist kahit saan man sa bansa with over 4,000 locations. Tara na sa Cebuana. Cabagnot, 8 points in game 1, 13 in the second, and 9 in the last time around.
That you would ordinarily say is not his game. I mean, he can hit you with 3 3-point shots and make 9 points right away. But I think it's also because of the defense that the other team puts against him. And that's why they assign, for example, a Melton, who's quick and strong and can follow him.
They've also started the Hotshots. PJ Simon tonight in lieu of Maliksi. In the meantime, Ratliff knocks down the long-distance connection.
So he's 2 out of 2 already from the field, and that should augur well for the offense of the Star Hotshots. There's the post play.
Yep, there it is. And this is Miss Ratliff doing what he does best, snare rebounds for the Hotshots.
He was very quick with that jump.
While Lee scanning the floor, Chris Ross on in. We'll talk about Chris Ross later on and the impact he has had on this team. This shot does not work for Robinson. Rhodes is there to clear. Cabagnot picked up now on the switch by Aldrich Ramos. Ramos losing Rhodes. Rhodes missing the shot. Ratliff connects with another rebound.
Very quick, however, on the recovery there by Aldrich Ramos, just to bother the shot a little bit.
Paul Lee shooting against Fajardo. Rado shakes away. The rebound is in the hands of the Beermen.
We got some confetti coming down here. Fajardo is catching up, obviously. As we take a look at this, that's big right now because he has 5 points in the ball game right now.
It's an Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera 3-point shot.
You know, when you're up 2-1, obviously your confidence is high and you want to finish the other team off. If you allow them to get to game number 5, the way these games have been close, it's anybody's ball game.
San Miguel as a team in the first 3 games has been shooting just under 30% from the 3-point distance. Meanwhile, Ratliff connects new.
He's 3 out of 3, and that's the first time I see him talking to the bench of San Miguel. Siguro pagtira niya, sinigaw, rebound. Ay, go get that rebound. I remember when I was always in the team, he shout rebound. Come up not with another 3-point shot.
Ah, he's on fire early on. He is the owner of the Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera 3.
He's got everything cleaned up today, so far.
Here's BJ shooting against Fajardo. It bounces out. Follow-up Ratliff.
His first miss, but he will go to the free throw line, and that's where Rhodes gets into trouble. The first personal foul.
Stars managed to keep the series close despite their turnovers, lalo na in game number 3, because they've done well with rebounds and the second chance points as well.
Yeah, 24 turnovers in game number 3. That's not going to win a lot of games for you, especially if the other team only has 8. They got to clean that up. That's a mess for them.
Dribblers, ilabas na ang inyong mga smartphone dahil ito ng ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question. Sino ang best player of the game sa naging panalo ng San Miguel Beer sa Game 3 ng Miyerkules? Si Marcio Lasite, Chris Ross, o si Junmar Fajardo?
Frustration there for Ratliff as he misses both free throws.
Here's the hero of game number 3 rather. Marcio drops it over to Fajardo. Fajardo looking around for a friend. Out to Cabagnot. Has sizzled so far. He cuts up the inside. Magical shot. Nowhere on that one. The trick was revealed.
It's going to be a loose ball foul against him. That's his first personal foul. Ginawa niya kasi doon na kaya hindi natawagan ng foul. Umilag siya sa depensa ni Melton rather than put it on his body where he forced him to hit him. Well, of course, he was trying to look for a shot because he probably felt nung unang saksak ko, baka may foul na yun. Open ito si Paulie. Nice drive. Huli na naman ni Cabagnot.
And Cabagnot looks ahead. Nobody running alongside him down the right side until Rhodes appeared.
Cabagnot has been very instrumental here. Lot of points. And then the assist pass there to Rhodes, who has 4 points in the ball game right now.
Rhodes has been averaging 30.3 in the series. They'll stay there. Ross with the last touch. And Ross continuing that conversation he has with the officials throughout the game.
We'll talk more about him later. We have some statistics and some. Ramos with a 3-point shot. That is the reason why he's there as a starter. Bring Rhodes out of there so he won't be able to help on rebounding.
Ramos has played in all 3 previous games, averaging 6.3. The big game in the first one with 11 points. This one, yep, you can do that. Melton using the screen of Ratliff. Can't get it to go. Downstairs to Junmar, who finds the angle.
He has sealed himself very deep there. And Ratliff did the right thing by avoiding to pick up a foul against him.
Junmar averaging 18 per ball game in the first 3 games. Melton peeking inside. Here's Ratliff with the entry pass. Acceptance. Makes this curl. Puts it up. Similar shot to the shot he made, which almost gave the win to start the last time around.
Yeah, it was a big shot too.
Made it 110-108 at that point.
But it was not Fajardo defending him, if I remember correctly. Because Fajardo was not in the ball game during that
sequence.
Yeah. Si Fajardo naman ang pupunta dito sa free throw line. Tignan natin ma-atake niya dito. Inabot yata sa kamay na she was trying to get a finger roll there on that shot.
6 minutes and 26 remaining. Current count is 15-9. Early lead by the San Miguel Beermen here in game number 4.
Ross is talking to the commissioner. Probably maybe some spot there may be slippery. Maybe once it cleaned up. Siyempre, mahirap sa player yan, especially nasa semifinals ka na. Kung makaka-finals ka pero may sprain ka o whatever, baka hindi ka makalaro.
Sayang lahat. Open si Polly. Hindi tumalbog papasok. Ratlet battling, trying to tap it inside. Rhodes cleans it up.
He has done a good job on defensive rebounding today. That's good so far. And
Beermen have requested a timeout just under 6 minutes. 59 San Miguel.
Wow! Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious!
In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin.
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na, binabarbel ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Easy Rock, Love Radio, Yes FM, PBA Fantasy, PBA Cafe, PBA App.
And the PBA would like to thank HMR, D-Pad, GLEO, and Smart.
Para sa Star Hotshots, ang nakaraan nilang laban against sa San Miguel Beerman have no psychological setback. In fact, kinuwento nila sa akin kanina na hindi na daw nila ito iniisip. Ang iniisip na lang nila ang mga lessons at aral na natutunan nila ng laban na yon. So I asked them, what exactly are these lessons? Kinuwento nila sa akin, number 1, minimize their turnovers because the San Miguel Beerman were able to convert 24 of their turnovers to 21 points. And number 2, they've got to start the first quarter very strong, blow away SMB's confidence and momentum. That is all for now. Doug J. and Sam.
Thank you very much, Lina Dagdag. So far, the confidence of San Miguel still at the high. They had a good start and they're still leading as of the moment.
pero baliktad ang nangyayari dito kasi ang San Miguel naman, nice 3-point shot by Gil Simon. Already 2 3-point shots converted also here by Star. No?
Simon has played in all 3 games, but not that many minutes. In the meantime, here's the Kraken at the top of the key. Here's Chris Ross going downstairs to Rhodes, who tries to muscle his way through. It is called as traveling. And Rhodes continuing his discussion with the referee. Walang appeal dito. Aldrich thought about loading up. Couldn't squeeze the trigger. Here's Baroka zigzagging. Oh boy, nice cut inside.
Mark Baroka is also a guy. He came in to replace Melton. He really has not been able to get going scoring-wise. But Baroka, his game is back. Definitely this conference.
Baroka averaging 7 per ball game as Cabagnot, who has been on to a good start, missing that shot. Baroka looking at the corners. Ramos starting a drive, makes that shot, blocked by Rhodes. Yes, clean and... Oh, Rapid got a good feed from Lee.
So slowly but surely, Star has gotten themselves back in the ball game. They're just down by 1 right now as Radcliffe already has 10 points. No?
Parang no lead has been saved, Dr.
No,
Jeff.
not with these 2 teams. No? And Star, they know how to use their bench. Like guys like Sanggalang, he hasn't even played it. He's been doing very well in their offensive game lately. That's a nice move there by Baroka, by Fajardo, and what a difficult shot.
Still found a way to make it work. Nice pass to Ratliff, who now has 12 points. And the Beermen were caught with their backs turned away from Ratliff.
That's why I like this import. He runs the floor. And he can play easily 40, 42 minutes. Just a little, respite would be enough for him to get himself back ready to top shoot. This is like the old imports we used to have, where guys would play 44, 46, 48 minutes. First 2 points of the ball game, via a layup para dito kay Marshall Lassiter.
Who has been like a possum, man. He'll start very slowly, then suddenly burn towards the end. Andres Ramos bangs it in!
The very reason why they started him is to keep on drawing roads up. You know, he's unconscious in taking those shots. Basta't libre, tumitira siya.
O parang automatic,
Yeah.
no?
Yun ang utos siguro sa kanya.
Pag libre, tira.
This is the reason why you're there.
Huwag lang isip, wala nang SMS.
Ito naman si Rabot.
Sagutin sa 3 ang ating dalawang kupunan. Lamang ng 3 ang San Miguel Beermen pababa na sa 2:48 ang ating oras. Paroka nakawala. May foul yata.
It's gonna be, it might be on Kabagno. Offensive foul. Called on Aldrich Ramos for the pick he set.
The check on this move brought to you by Smart. Enjoy Smart's newest and fastest LTE network. Now we take a break.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friends?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link. Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
So far, we've been off to a blazing start. The move on your screens brought to you by Smart. Enjoy Smart's newest and fastest LTE network now. Willie Marshall reminded us it was the birthday of presidential assistant Bongo.
Who came to the games yesterday, but I didn't see the games. Birthday ng anak ko.
Oh.
So, but there was, yung ating mga kaibigan was texting me the scores.
And Mr. Go is quite a basketball fan, huh?
Yeah, I know.
I understand he can play.
Whenever he has the opportunity.
Actually, malapit sa Malacanang kaysa sa Cubao, diba? Samantala, so far, pace of the ball game. Dr. J, as Ross, it seemed to have answered my own question. Pace was negotiable so far in the game.
There are 2 substitutions for San Miguel na as
Baroka with that running shot, finding the mark. You were saying Arvin Santos has been brought in.
Yeah, Arvin Santos came in for Cabagnot, who really had a very good first quarter.
And Sanggalang is already on the floor, Dr. J.
Yeah.
You had mentioned him earlier. Sanggalang has been consistent, always in double figures so far in the series. Here comes the Kraken.
He's all business here in the first quarter. He and Cabagnot are all business here.
Fajardo registering 7 points in this first quarter, coming down now to a minute and a half. Here's Baroka, issues it to the other corner. Paulie finds the hoop. No, Sanggalang may have touched it last. Okay, different opinion. Meanwhile, ang ating sagot sa ating unang Moneyball question, hatid ng Phoenix Accelerate, ay Chris Ross, ang best player of the game sa naging panalo ng Beermen sa Game 3 noong Miyerkules.
Why not? 27 points. I think 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
Halalon and Maliksi are already in. Sanggalang had a curl. Alon Espinas.
Mahirap ba sa nito? Pero kalito pero marunong talagang to post himself up. And he's 6'6".
Yeah.
So that's also another nice advantage he has.
And that's a power move of the game brought to you of the quarter, that is, brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay Malakas. Chooks to go ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, presenting that first converted free throw by Ian Sanggalang. 12 points in game 1, same in game 2, then 11 last time around.
Rafi Rivas coming in to give Ratcliffe some breathing room here with 1 minute and 12 seconds na lamang natitira dito sa first quarter.
And 2 for 2 as he hits both Chooks to go free throws. Chooks to go ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Yan, malaking bagay sa esports. Ano yung extra minute, yung break between the quarters. Kain ng tubig, paupo sandali. Arwin Santos issues it to Rhodes, who is now being surrounded by Rivas. The shot, air ball. But he kicked the glass, to be fair. Kissed the glass at the last moment. Here's Baroka. Good crossover. Escapes, but the shot won't work. Battles against Rhodes for the rebound. No success. Lassiter, intended pass for Espinas, anticipated by Rivas. Baroka speeds to Halalon. Finds a way to score.
There's a 2-point lead being enjoyed by the Beermen. Last shot time, and Rhodes is holding on to his waist because he certainly is tired of this stage.
Baba.
Pagod na eh. Pagod na.
Baba, di ba? Takbo, may misses pa, may airball pa sa kabila. Ross escapes. No rebound. That'll be it for this first quarter, Dr. Vic. And at the end of this first 12 minutes, it is 29 to 27 in favor of the San Miguel Beermen. Second quarter just around the corner.
Wow! Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious!
In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin.
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na, binabarbel ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Tingnan mo natin ang ating pangalawang lasat, si Matthew from Kaitaiza. Okay, at Lucy, Matthew. Ready, set, go! Again, 15 seconds, Matthew. Konti bilis. You have 11 seconds. Yan, sige, bilis na. Takbo! You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Matthew from Kaitaiza, congratulations to you. At yan po ang Chic Smooth Move Buzzer Contest ating sa ating PBA and Chic 3 years.
29-27 is the score we will catapult from as we begin the second quarter. You know, our game producer, Jalen De Jesus, put it so succinctly that this player, this guy, Chris Ross, is probably the barometer of the San Miguel team.
Yeah, he's probably of the top 5. He's what you would say, most unrecognizable. But he certainly does his job so well. Not a guy, well, he complains a lot looking for fouls or but he never complains to his teammates about what is given him. And you can see the numbers he had. Yeah.
And we are into the second quarter, brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. My Labangao. Sam Sarmenta alongside Dr. Andy Now, as well as Selena Dagdag. That shot, Alain Maliksi finds a way to score. And we are tied, which is, I believe, the fourth opportunity for us to be knotted together.
Well, it's another thing. They should have been Ross throwing in the ball because he should be the receiver rather than a guy throwing in the ball. You can see they had a lot of problems with that Halalon. They're really giving Mark a real tough time.
Despite the height disadvantage. In the meantime, the Beermen whip it around with 2 seconds on the shot clock. That will not work. And here comes the Kraken. Oh, boy.
Tough. He's got 9 points already in this ball game.
Very strong start. Halanon. Oh, Sanggalang was not where Halanon thought he would be. Ratliff returns and will send it now to Selena Dagdag.
Coach Leo tells me earlier that if you're in the situation of Star, you'll do everything to tie the series. But two things the team can bank on are momentum and hard work. Then ni Coach Leo Austria, the moment Marcia took that step-back jumper, he knew it would go in. Bakit? Because of the hard work Marcio and the rest of his team puts in. Walang swerte-swerte. Today he wants his team to take heart because their talent is backed precisely by that hard work and sacrifice. Doc Jan Savage.
And this turnaround shot does not work. Thank you very much, Selena Dagdag. And of course, when you see the players in practice every day, you sort of kind of expect these things, good things to happen.
That's right. That's not a good sign there for Star because that's the second personal foul of Ratliff. And he just come back to the ball.
Among the imports that you remember, sino ang naalala mo magaling maglaro kahit without trouble? Marami siguro. Si Norman Black, for instance, no?
Right. Because he has the experience and he's smart.
As we take a look at Gilmar Fajardo,
These are good numbers in the averages, especially with an import-flavored conference and your import being a big one. He's not. I don't think he's getting the minutes he got in the Filipino, but definitely still a factor that is the difference for the Beermen.
Alalon cuts up the inside and cooks it. Boy, the call traveling on that last drive.
Well, he got shot off on his first move, so he just kept on moving without the benefit of a dribble.
Nag-gather na niya, no? 33-29. Nanggaling po tayo sa tablang 29. 2 minutes going by dito po sa ating second quarter. Si Heruela, who did not see action in game 1, so action the last time around is on the floor. Beermen have actually used 9 men in the series, while Star has used 10. Heruela, that's up the inside, but he's cut up by Ratliff. Alalon, Baroka aims, knocks it down. It's a 3-point shot courtesy of Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera.
And the lead has been chopped down to only 1. 33-32.
Walang lead na safe dito sa serye nito.
It's a matter of making stops.
In the meantime, action being halted by the whistle. I'm going to check out this Maxilent block brought to you by Maxilent Power Tools. Maxilent quality, Maxilent service. 9.5 with Arwin Santos uncorking that shot. No, he has now missed his second 3-point attempt.
But they're being challenged. He's just taking on. That's a nice move.
Sangalang fouled by Heruela.
Foul on number 1, Brian Heruela is first. First team foul for the Beermen. Ian Sangalang, shooting 2.
You know, Dr. J. Dominic and I noticed in game 3, the only thing that Sangalang probably has to add to his game is shooting just a little more from the 15-foot line or from the perimeter, actually.
Yeah, his first option really is at the post, and then he'll take you to the basket or jump hook or use that spin get to use the ass on the other side. But he's not a bad medium-range jump shooter.
Your confidence na lang, eh.
Well, I think the idea here is, if you make him attack on the strong side, malilibre yung kanyang kakampi na import on the other side just in case he misses.
Here's Sangalang. Nice pass to Ratliff. Ratliff finding the angle.
And Star has taken over the lead, 34-32.
Time down to less than 9 minutes. Tabagnot tries to wiggle open. Heruela pops. Gets it to go. First basket of the series for him. 3-point shot courtesy of Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. Maliksi found an angle. What a move.
That kind of play was made because of the double teaming against Ratliff, plus another guy sagging down. So when they recovered, magulo na eh.
Maliksi has 4 points. Nice fake by Espinas, partially deflected, but I think there was contact on that last play.
It's going to be on Maliksi, I think.
Number 22, Malixi's first.
You're right, Dr. J. On Maliksi, as we take another look at that fine move by Alain Maliksi.
Because it was left here, the double teaming. Arwin is guarding two guys, one on the outside and one on the inside.
Substitution, Charles Rhodes for Junior Fajardo.
Fajardo takes the rest, Dr. J, and it's Rhodes reporting back in.
Pinag-usapan na sigurado yung rotation na yan. You know, you start them off together, you play them as many minutes. Unang lalabas dyan malamang si Rhodes, and then he comes back in for Fajardo. Then maybe they'll probably end up with the two of them together before the end of the second quarter. Because they're using a very short rotation, especially with their big men.
Bierman back in the driver's seat by a point. Maliksi will seize the basket. Sangalang, good fake against two defenders, one dropping. Maliksi tapping it back in.
Again, that rebounding that I was telling you, that style, has shown that they have taken advantage of that. San Miguel's got to be wary of that.
In game 3, they were out-rebounded
20.
on the offensive glass, 22-16. In the meantime, that is, where is it going to go?
It's going to stay with San Miguel. Good effort by Gabi Espinas to keep that ball alive and knocking it off a star player.
And the lead has changed hands, and you start currently ahead, 38-37. 7:38 remaining. Good separation. Shot won't work. Loose ball foul. Could be Espinas here.
With Fajardo out, makikita mo si Radcliffe, hindi niya intindihin si Espinas. He's going to be like a second defender at the basket. Pag inatake nila, pag umatake ang San Miguel with Rhodes. And that makes it easier for them to clear the boards.
Sangalang.
That's good half-front defense done there by Charles.
And that led to this turnover. Arwin, nice pocket pass to Rhodes. Another lead change. This Alalone.
There's going to be a foul called against Orihuela, but not in the act of shooting. So it's going to be a side court throw-in.
Time now for our second money ball question. Hati sa inyo ng Phoenix Accelerate. Sino ang kasalukuyang number 1 ngayong conference sa 3-point field goal percentage? Minimum 18 made. Si Alain Maliksi, Marshall Lassiter, o si Aldrich Ramos. Sige, pindot na. Malalaman natin ang sagot mamayang konti. Magta-time out tayo.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise. Friends?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
As for the new episodes,
Please keep watching.
click the link. Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
In the first two games, these guys, or in the first game especially, these two were part of the firepower that beat San Miguel. A bit of a dip in the last two. And because the defense is already adjusted to them as well, Dr. J.
You pay attention to that. Like, for example, if Oli starts getting up, you have to really pay attention to him. That also frees up other people too. That's the reason why Halalon had a very good score, because he's the guy most open as he's the recipient of the return pass.
He scored 18 in game 2, then 10 in game 3. 39-38 is our count as of the moment. 1-point San Miguel lead. Both teams have been riding a seesaw in the last couple of moments, exchanging lead control. Here's Arwin Santos, Heruela, already with a bucket earlier.
As Arwin is open.
Likes that spot, but it won't drop in. Ratliff flies for that rebound.
Two-handed rebound. You're not going to take it away from him.
And Ratliff already with 10 rebounds. Yun ang guy na.
Yeah, Sagalang had that shot.
Should have taken that shot then. Nice pass to Maliksi.
That's, ooh.
Natawag ba?
There was a foul, I think, on Espinas. But it's a loose ball foul. It was a foul, not against Ratliff. There's going to be a side court. It's yung foul called nung nag-drive si Maliksi. Okay, Heruela.
It's on Heruela. In the meantime, Barroca will sit down and Paulie has resumed his duties. Will resume his duties shortly. Begins with that inbound, 6:15 remaining. Here's Gio. Paulie looking inside. Ratliff turns around. Drills it in.
Been excellent with that shot in this ball game. I made his first 3 shots from the outside. That's a total of what?
16
in the ball game already.
Yeah.
And double figures in rebounds already.
10 already. No longer surprising. In the meantime, a slap.
It's on Gio Halalon. Alam mo, when you have a person trap, sometimes he's a rookie, that's why. Yeah, you should lay off also. Because your shot clock's already winding down and he really has not made any move going to the basket. So you preserve that. Unless you want to slap the ball out and come up with the steal. It's not always going to happen.
Minsan sa maliliit kasi Dr. J, ang laki ng bola, no?
Yeah.
So tempting eh.
And that's going to be another foul this time on Sagalang. That will be the 15th foul of Star that will put them in the penalty. San Miguel has 4, so only 1 to give left in the last 5 minutes and 46 seconds of this second quarter. Balik na naman sila doon, but not exactly a good pass. The Martin Gris continues to play the psychological war game with Charles Rose. Hey, alam niya eh. He gets into his head too.
No, that's the service he provides today in the last couple of games. In the meantime, ball will stay on that side of the floor. In case you just joined us and survived today's traffic, 29-27 was the score in the first quarter with San Miguel leading slightly.
Well, it's Friday. It's a day also after payday. So, you know.
Maraming nanonood, barkada mo na sa opisina. Mga sandaling ito, magandang gabi sa inyo sa mga kayo naroon. Sama-sama kayo dyan. Ratliff, turn around, no, bakbakan sa ere, kamagnot ang sumungkit.
Mabigat rin kasi itulak si Junmar Fajardo sa poste. Hindi mo basta mailalapit ang sarili mo.
No, it won't work. The rebound picked up by Gio Halalon.
Oh, huling-huli.
Dalawa yun nasa harap eh.
Oops, and there's going to be a foul on Miguel Maliksi. They're in the penalty, so not a good foul.
We will have 2 free throws coming for Chris Ross. Our free throw is a tricks to go free throw ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Just imagine as if Mara is telling me to eat chicks to go. That does it better than I do. I'm horrible with it. You should just press the button and the voice of Mara will come out. Chicks to go! Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Diba? Instead of me saying it.
Okay na rin yun.
Okay, sige. Delivery daw tayo dapat. Thank you, thank you.
Nababait naman.
Oh,
and they have been
so supportive.
Yeah.
Ratliff, bigyan pa 10 po tayo. Kung saan. Shot clock, nasa na? 4 seconds, problematic. Alam ni Ratliff yun, pinipit. Laban sa ere, eto na si Ross, sinungkit ang bola. Saan pupunta? Ang baba. Yumuko si Junmar. Pipihit sa kabila. Ilabas kay Ross ulit. Marcia traveling.
Yes. It's a good call. He shuffled both of his feet. couldn't get the shot off because the defender was there. He wanted to find the space, the separation. Sometimes I just don't like to be in the referee's place. Kawawa kayo.
When you walk down, ano? Lahat may sasabihin sa'yo.
His first miss from that distance, facing up. He's been making those shots facing up because he's not really been able to power against Junmar Farr. That's going to be another foul and another free throw. Another 2 free throws coming up. This time for Alex Cabagnot.
Cabagnot will shoot a pair of charities. 41-40. That's our score.
Yung penalty talaga sometimes can work against you badly, especially in a big quarter. Ay, Bobot.
Hey, Bobot. You want to work tonight as floor director? Change screen. This movie is brought to you by Smart. Enjoy Smart's newest and fastest LTE network.
Si Bobot kasama namin nila Sev yun sa vintage pa.
Yeah.
She was still a single lady then. And we have a tribute to our
She was in charge of our payroll before, Dr. J. I decided it must be more fun in production.
Yeah.
Melton.
Oh.
Parang baseball pitch.
Maganda yung defensa ng San Miguel. They forced the guy to go to the baseline and they had everybody covered.
Okay. 3-point game, San Miguel. Back in a moment after the ceasefire.
Wow! Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious!
In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin.
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na binabarbel ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Ricardo Ratliff doing what he does best. Look at that. In 18 minutes, has pocketed 16 points. And officially 9 rebounds. I'm not doubtful of it, but he will be double-double in a matter of moments. Selena Dagdag, please join us.
Kanina na nakausap ko itong si Ricardo Ratliff, mariin niyang sinabi sa akin na si Junmar Fajardo daw ang best Asian player na nakaharap niya. Napakalaki daw ng respeto niya para kay Junmar. So coming into the games, he wants to make sure he's in good shape and he keeps his edge. And kita naman natin yan with his consistent good numbers. And after playing for almost 47 minutes nung nakaraang laban, Doc J and Saturday.
That's a big compliment considering that Ratliff has a tremendous amount of experience playing in the Korean Basketball League.
Well, Junmar can play in the Korean League. They would love to have the 6'10" there like that. With that power.
That to pass out to their shooters, no?
Yeah, and that basketball knowledge underneath. But this might not be a good injury for Paul. Parang naapakan yata ni Marcel Lassiter yung kanyang paa when he tried to drive in. So we have a referee's timeout. And obviously, if he cannot continue, they would have to substitute a player for him. Ito he tries to drive. There's Ross using his body. Pero parang nakaapak.
Naipit.
Naipit ang paa. But he seems to be okay.
Now, Dr. J.
Yeah, that will now also be the 15th foul dito para sa Stars. So they'll also be in the penalty.
Such a jewel. Paul Lee against Chris Ross.
Oh,
Pass. Kala ni Paul Lee somebody was trailing him. Ross escapes, found the angle on the glass. And it is suddenly a 7-point lead by the San Miguel Beermen with 2:54 remaining in the second quarter. And we are still finding out what kind of timeout is being. It is a 30. We'll proceed with our discussion here. 47-40 is the count. The tempo seems to be favoring San Miguel currently, Dr. J.
one thing that I noticed that they've done well is they have shut out the driving lanes, and they have come up with some interceptions and forced turnovers against Star.
It has been the bane of Star in the series. Power move all the quarter brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. Dribblers at tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 3, si Aldrich Ramos, ang kasalukuyang number 1 ngayong conference sa 3-point field goal, minimum 18 made. Ang ating sagot yan sa ating Moneyball question. 47-40, yan po ang ating score.
Pero hindi pa siya bumabalik dito. No?
Nag-start siya.
He did make some shots and he forced Rhodes to get out of that paint. They might need him to get back in there in the ball game quick.
Scored 6 points in the opening period.
Dito na papagtulungan si Ratliff, but there's a foul now called, and that will, they're in the penalty. So Ricardo will go to the free throw line.
The double team seems to be denying his curl, his turn, whether left or right.
Well, napapag-aralan mo yan. He loves to be on the left side, so he turn back to his right. No? But he can also use the pass properly. He can go on the other side, there's no problem.
The decision of the defense, or the objective of the defense, of course, is to give him a problem.
He missed his first 2 free throws, but before that, I know he was perfect in the previous games. Maybe he missed one. Now he has recovered, made his first free throw. Maganda kanyang forma sa free throw shooting.
Hindi siya nagmamadali. Calm. It's like you when you putt, Dr. J.
That's my worst.
Talaga.
My worst enemy. I must be getting the yips already. That's why.
I remember our dear late friend Butch Maniago would say, pwede ba drive na lang?
That's a nice pass.
But
good defense.
Yes, indeed. In the meantime, the push, it's on the foot. It's on the ground. Paul Lee, Aldrich Ramos waiting for it. Paul Lee sets. Drills in the 3!
Nagkagulo-gulo doon ng SMB sa sinong babantayan dahil naiwan si Fajardo nung bumagsak siya. So, nagkaroon ng 5-on-4 situation. Gulo-gulo na.
Walang pader na matibay sa tindi ng opensa ng dalawang kupunan na ito.
They are really nice to watch.
Yes.
This matchup is really nice to watch.
Counted ba hindi? Parang hindi ata.
Offensive foul ang tinawag.
You know, sometimes I see Junmar smile and I see Manny Pacquiao smile. Na sometimes, yung smile ni Junmar pag tinatawagan ng foul. Lala. Diretso lang.
That's his first personal foul. He has 11 points, and Arwin Santos will come in for the last minute and 49 seconds of this second quarter.
Pati si Tubig, Dr. J, pinasok na rin.
5-0 run dito para sa Star at shots.
Couple of good 3-point shooters.
Kaya nga talaga, I really thought that Aldridge should come back. Because they cannot stretch that offense. That's going to be trouble. He's gotten away with that many times in his career. But now, you know, the referees are onto it. They're stricter about it. Everybody at the whole league has been adjusting to the calls that should have been made even before.
Carry of the ball.
Carry of the ball if there's an advantage. Not just because he carried. And that's going to be a foul on Ramos. Good drive. Marshall is not thinking of shooting too much, but trying to penetrate.
Kailan locate mo pa rin siya at any given opportunity. Yun lang yung last game. Like, natapat na si Lassiter yung nakakuha ng bola.
Yeah, yung tapik na yun. No?
Ni Ross, ano?
Swerte. But He misses the first free throw. You would expect him to be a good free throw shooter. But like I think Leo did mention after some interviews that, you're lucky, but you have to be good to be lucky also.
And this game is currently 48-45 in favor of the Beermen. With time remaining, 1:11. Kasi Miguel na matagal na natutulog yung kanyang pensa. Did not score points in game number 3. Oop. Shot clock, baba sa 5. Pinaligiran si PJ, nahuli ni Ross. Ross nakawala!
Masakit yun because it started from the turnover of Paulie, and because the shot clock was winding down, medyo nataranta na rin si Simon kung how to get off the shot.
There's Ratliff finally getting the ball. Aldrich waiting for a possible pass.
And a foul called on Rhodes. And that'll be second personal foul. Shooting foul because of the penalty situation.
Couple of subs waiting in the wings for these hot shots. I see Baroka and Maliksi all set to come in. In the meantime, here's Ratliff.
19 points already. You can almost say it's already par for the day. We're just going to be in the first half. The US Open is on, by the way.
Oo nga pala. Kiyata na naman.
I watched last night. 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. The 32nd timeout will be called by Coach Leo Austria.
Who is consistent with that? He will use that. Hindi mo naman dadaling kahit saan yan.
You cannot. It's not that you don't. Some people, if you could conserve it and use it in the second half, but in the first half you cannot
Bring it as
to the
foul.
second half. Yeah.
Dr. J, we are in this current scenario. Ginebra finally picking up a game last night.
Well, I didn't see the game, but like I said, somebody was obviously ang nahirapan ng TNT when their import went out and was not able. But you also have to give it to the will of Ginebra. They played well.
125-101 ang final.
Yeah.
Second
Umabot pa nga ng 30-something yan at some
second
point.
quarter yata na
They had a big break yata of 24-0 run.
lumabas yung Smith.
Because tintek sa akin, di kita laban. Suddenly, nagulat ako, 50-something na yung isa, 30. But, so, obviously, the will not to at least get a game back and get themselves back. Tomorrow, it's going to be at the Cuneta Astro, that game. And obviously, it's a big one.
Our series, this one,
If necessary.
needs a fifth. We return to Cubao. Well work.
They were trying to go for the 2-on-1, pero dikit na dikit yan. That was only 2.2 seconds left. No? So maybe Star is going to try to milk this clock before even trying to make an attempt.
They're currently down by 5.
He's not going to attack early because they don't want San Miguel to get another chance to have a good look at the basket.
I don't think so. Baroka indecisive momentarily. That shot rims out and a hook foul downstairs.
And that hurts because Rhodes picks up a foul with only 0.9 of a second, and that's his third personal foul, and they're in the penalty. Kanino foul? Kay Rhodes.
Kay Rhodes, tama ka,
Tatlo,
Dr.
no?
Tama ka.
Kaya bumagsak siya in frustration.
Nanlambot. Pero it's been a problem with him. And there have been games na...
Yeah, he's always got himself into foul trouble. He's also very intense type of player. Those kinds are the kinds of player that get into foul trouble.
Distant relative natin ni Draymond Green. Yung ganun fire.
Hindi, pero yung magaling yun na magulang pa. He can get into 5 fouls, but he doesn't usually foul out. Marunong, he knows how to keep himself.
Akala mo walang ginawang foul no?
Medyo naka-recover na ito sa kanyang free throw shooting after missing his first 2. And I think 6 out of 8 from the free throw line.
Sabi ni Roy, ang ating magiting na scorer. Samantala, tapos na po ang ating first half. 52-49 ang ating count. We'll have halftime activities as usual. Then a final buzzer tribute will also be done, and we'll explain that shortly. In the meantime, Firefly, kasama mo player of the half, brought to you by Firefly LED. Kasama mo up to 2 times longer than other LED bulbs, 90 pesos. Suggested retail price. Firefly LED, kasama mo. Jun Fajardo doing a good job in this first half.
Definitely.
And we will make a final buzzer tribute to the late chairman of the Vintage Sports production team, Mr. Bobong Velez, and that's coming up after all our halftime duties are done.
Welcome to the GG Stream Team!
Oh my gosh, a flash out mga kaibigan.
Yay! Finally! This is the show that turns the sporting world's personalities into ultra-competitive gaming rivals.
4, 3, 2. And you're watching Battle Day! Are you guys ready to battle? Because we are. This is Cosplay Attack.
Ang magsisilbing guide nyo sa mundo ng esports, gaming, at marami pang iba. Dito lang yan sa Critical Hit.
How does it feel to be in a video game?
I have multiple complications already when I found out.
Sinabi niya sa akin, Baba, alam ko namang girl ka na lesbian, pero kunwari na lang ikaw yung papa.
I always had this feeling that I wanted to be a priest. But my mom did not approve kasi bakla nga ako.
Our own everyday experience, we can share it with others para maramdaman nila na hindi lang sila yung nakakaramdam nun.
Merong self-denial that I was probably a lesbian.
The problem was not the virus. The problem was my mentality.
Sabi mong family kami, period.
Kahit lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender ka, still love kahit anumang gender yan.
Sila, parehas din natin eh. Naging iba nga lang sila.
Indeed, you are an image of God. Ano ka man, sino ka man, and that you can still serve God.
Importante na mahanap mo sarili mong boses dahil walang iba magsasalita para sa'yo.
Ang bakla, nakakahiya, mahina, walang alam kung di magnandi. Pinoprove kong hindi.
Yung peace of mind, it's priceless. And iba talaga yung buhay ng malaya.
Yung kabaklaan mo, kayamanan mo yan.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friend?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link.
Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
I have my weaknesses, but I choose to be strong. I choose to be brave.
I am aware of my flaws, but I choose to be fierce. I choose to do right by others.
I have my doubts and my struggles, but I choose to go all out. I choose to be different.
I choose to be free.
I am what I choose.
I choose to keep fighting,
To carry on.
to live courageously.
TV5 pushes me to be what I want to be.
It encourages me.
It inspires me.
TV5 keeps the fight in me burning.
I choose TV5.
I choose choose courage.
Wow! Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious! In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin!
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na binabarbell ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Good evening, PBA fans. Welcome to halftime, 52-49 in favor of the San Miguel Beermen. At this point, we'd like to welcome you to this very special halftime program in honor of one of the pillars of the PBA's rich broadcasting history. In the evening of June 3, Mr. Carlos Bobong Velez passed away. He was 71. He was the former head of Vintage Enterprises, which covered the PBA games from 1982 to 2002. And under his watch, the PBA had reached new heights in terms of innovations, memorable moments, and your support as PBA fans. Tonight, we would like to take some time to remember Mr. Bobong Velez. Passion does not reside in every person. It can be asked for or demanded, even discussed and expected as a vital ingredient for success. But very few people actually go through life fired by a passion for doing things right and excellently. One such individual was Carlos Bobong Velez.
He initiated and innovated a kind of coverage that I thought was going to last for the next 20, 30 years.
His legacy of revolutionizing the way Philippine sports is covered in media. Not just on TV, kasi radyo meron din siya influence, pati sa print.
He was in charge of the broadcast. He really professionalized it. He tried to upgrade the facilities. He tried to upgrade the graphics. He brought in people who could really speak well and could describe the game well. He brought in personalities to help flower up the game, to make the game more exciting.
He tried different things. He tried to add more cameras and really tried to keep up. And I thought that was the best part about it. It wasn't just about making money. It was really about putting out the best product. And whatever money he made went back into the product.
Two things. One is innovation. The other one is class. Basically, sa innovation, he brought out really some of the best styles. He brought in technology. He changed the manner of sportscasting mula sa play-by-play into conversational.
He introduced so many things that became the standard, so to speak. No? Yun ang naging yardstick na ng lahat.
Bobong Velez was very meticulous, very concerned about improvement.
I think it's the spirit really of trying to find improvements in the game. He was hands-on with the analysts, with the commentators.
I think he was one of the first guys who thought of getting the public involved, because the PBA is existing and will continue to exist as long as the fans are involved properly.
Hindi rin nagtipid si Bobong sa mga efforts niya, both financial at oras, para ma-improve ang PBA. That was probably the key to our constant improvement.
He left so much of himself in terms of showing the way for the broadcasters to become Hall of Famers themselves.
Na dala niya to greater heights ang TV sports broadcasting. No?
He was actually the godfather of broadcasting as far as I'm concerned, at least PBA broadcasting.
No doubt, without him and without that coverage that he went through, the PBA wouldn't have reached the heights that it is now.
In 1982, he brought his experience as a collegiate basketball player and his passion for promotion to the Philippine Basketball Association. And for 20 years, he spearheaded Vintage. At first, a small sports production and marketing team, which eventually grew over 20 years to showcase some of the most fiercely fought, keenly followed PBA games. Bobong Velez's key contribution was sharpening the commentary of the TV coverage. From a mainly play-by-play mode, the announcers began to dissect the game with
with analysis from a crew of veteran announcers and astute analysts.
They go to De La Cruz against Jaworski. And no double teaming, ha? No double teaming, ha? Ano itatawag? Counted? Foul. Counted. Yes, counted ang tira.
He knew the game and was a patient coach and keen critic of his panelists. Over time, Velas added newer faces and voices, even expanding the role of the courtside reporter.
Kung ano yung nakikita natin ngayon sa PBA, yung patuloy na evolution of the coverage ng PBA, yan ang legacy ng isang Bobong Velas. No?
When I was offered the job to be one of the panelists, I didn't even ask what the compensation was. I was just so happy that I was going to be part of this great organization and that I was going to work for Vintage and for Boss Bobong.
Si Sir Bobong, ang gusto niyang lagi sa PBA, maganda, masaya. No? Tapos lahat ng available na talent na pwedeng makuha niya, kinukuha ni Sir Bobong.
Sa lahat na nakikita mo ngayon sa telebisyon ngayon, talagang nagmula sa kanya. Doon sa kanyang direction, doon sa kanyang vision. Kaya visionary nga ang tawag din sa kanya dati, di ba? Kasi talaga yung mga napapansin niya dati, tsaka yung mga nakikita, tsaka yung mga hinihingi niya dati pa, yun yung mga nakikita natin ngayon.
He wanted to make sure that the reach of the coverage would reach, you know, the every barangay, every little, you know, basketball fan out there.
It was prestigious in itself. It was being part of a family that were the best at what they were doing.
20 years of covering the PBA could have allowed Velas to simply rest on his laurels. But instead, each season under the Vintage aegis was passionately prepared for and improved on. There were other sports coverages and entertainment projects where Velas and Vintage succeeded, but the PBA was always its flagship project. 20 years of Velas's passion eventually inspired others to carry the torch of delivering great sports entertainment to Filipinos everywhere. His contributions, though, were not forgotten by a grateful PBA, which inducted Velas into its Hall of Fame.
Live, love what you're doing, and always never settle for just okay. Because that was his motto, hindi pwede ang pwede na, right? He's known for that saying, and I think that says it all. You just have to, when you do anything, do it, you know, the best and with the best of your ability, and do it with passion and with love, and it shouldn't never go wrong.
The standards he gave were very high, but he never made us feel like we had to be perfect. There was never a disappointment. We were accepted for whoever we were. If you were good or you excelled in something, you were congratulated. You know, the perfection, the meticulousness, the attention to detail was more so that we could apply it to our work, but we were never measured against other people.
He was someone you look up to. He was someone who was a mentor and a friend.
He impacted so many people on a personal level. He impacted people on a professional level. He will be missed, and like I said, he was just really well liked by everyone.
The stars will always be there. We will have a lot of players, and even in the future, when some of the stars are no longer there, there will be new ones that will be coming in. And I think we're in good stead right now.
Passion is not only found in leaders who stand in front of a crowd and lead teams into competition. There are those who led by their quiet example, by devoting their energies to a cause. Bobong Velas was one such leader.
To the entire family of Bobong Velas, we share in your grief. We offer our sincere condolences to you and the family.
Salamat sa lahat. Yung legacy mo, hindi mawawala. At ipinapangako namin sa iyo na kung ano yung itinuro mo sa amin, yun din ang ituturo namin sa next generation because yun ka.
Thank you for planting that seed. Thank you for building our confidence. Thank you for instilling that professionalism and that enthusiasm for our work. Thank you for being the coolest guy I've ever met.
Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for bringing class, for bringing so much respect to our industry.
Condolence po sa pamilya ng mga Velas. Alam ko po na mahal niyo siya, mahal doon din namin siya. Alam ko po na nasa maganda siyang kalagayan ngayon.
Please accept our deepest condolences, and we will pray for his eternal happiness.
His spirit will live on through the PBA, through the broadcasters whose lives he has touched, through the public. The entire Philippine sports world owes a huge debt of gratitude to Mr. Bobong Velez.
I thank you. I thank you for his presence in my life, and my condolences to you. He was a great man, a great person, and a gentleman. And I always feel that's the most important, being a good gentleman. If you can be a gentleman, then you've done something in your life. And he was one of the best that I've ever met.
Yan po ang kwento at involvement ni Mr. Bobong Velez sa PBA. Samantala mga kaibigan, nais nating tawagin ang kanyang mga anak, si John Velez, si Cristina Velez, si Clarissa Velez MacLeod, si PBA Commissioner Chito Narvasa, si Dr. J. Andy Howe, mga kasama natin sa PBA Governor Rene Pardo ng STAR at PBA Governor Robert Non ng San Miguel Beer. Sumama po rito para sa ating seremonya ng isang final buzzer para kay Mr. Carlos Bobong Velez. Maraming salamat po sa ngalan po ng pamilya ng Velez, ng PBA. Maraming salamat sa inyo pagsuporta sa Vintage at sa PBA nung araw at sa suporta ninyo hanggang sa ngayon sa ating PBA. Are you ready for the second half? It's time for San Miguel and Star again.
Magandang gabi mga kapatid. Again, myself together with the whole Sports 5 family would like to extend our deepest condolences to Mr. Carlos or to the friends and family of Mr. Carlos Bobong Velez. At this point, I would like to welcome you. This is Oppo Sports 5 Center. My name is Denise Tan at kakatapos nga lang po ng first half of action ng laban ng SMB at ng Star, and the Beermen are up by 3 points at the score of 52-49. Their leading scorer, Alex Cabagnot, with 12 points, and on the other side, it's Ricardo Ratliff with 22 points. Ngayon, silipin naman natin kung ano yung mga masasabi ng team bahay sa ating Oppo social media comments. Sabi ni Matt Aquino, tatapusin na yan ngayon ng San Miguel. Pinakawalan ng Star ang chance nila nung Game 3. Nako, napakaganda nga sana nung chance ng Star noon, pero naka 3 points pa si Marshall Lassiter. Ang sabi naman ni Eric Yu, Star pa yan. May Game 5 yan. Di papayag sila Lethal Weapon at Alain Maliksi. Lalo na si Mamaw Import Ricardo Ratliff. Well, Ratliff already has 22 points right now, and I'm looking forward to see what more or how much more he can contribute for Star Hot Shots. Ang sabi naman ni Joy, Starlight, Star Bright, I believe Star will shine once more. O, diba? Merong dropping lyrical bombs itong si Joy. Let's go Hot Shots. So definitely, madami pa din ang may gusto na manalo ng SMB at marami din ang gustong umextend pa to game number 5. At this point, since nakita na natin ang comments nyo, silipin naman natin ang ating Oppo #InstaFans. Dito po makikita natin ang mga post nyo with your favorite players kasama the man of the hour in that last game, Marshall Lassiter. Si Inigo, I feel like I'm the luckiest boy on earth tonight. At ang kasama naman ni Chris Ross, si Bumadet, SMB fans daw sila. Mukhang after to ng game number 3 kung saan nanalo nga ang Beermen. Ang kasama naman ni Ada De Camos, si Paul Lee. Paul Lee parang kinikilig. Ayan, at kasama ni Chub Swag, ang tangkad ni Pogi Besh. Siyempre si Ian Sanggalang, napakatangkad nga. And there you have it. Those are our hashtag InstaFans. Again, kung gusto niyo pong ma-feature ang inyong mga pictures with your favorite players, mag-post lang po na mag-post at gamitin ng hashtag InstaFans. Ngayon, taking a break, silipin naman natin at kilalanin ang si Justin Melton with our Oppo PBA Timeout.
I'm Justin Melton of Star Hot Shots, and this is PBA Timeout. My undergrad, I went to Mount Olive, North Carolina. It's a little D2 college, about an hour from Raleigh in the UNC area. Art is my favorite subject. I just love using that side of my brain, the creativity part. There is no true rules. There is no wrong answers in art. So my most memorable memory is graduating. It's a relief, you know, all that work that you put in for 4 years, and finally you get that little sheet of paper, and it's like, the thing I miss most about school is being around all my friends. Everybody's kind of in the same area, and just also the learning aspect. The best lesson I've learned in school, no shortcuts, no cheating, you know, do it right the first time, learn as much as you can, and enjoy it. I'm Justin Melton of Star Hot Shots. It's game time.
O, di ba nalaman natin, artistic pala tong si Justin Melton at dami nating mas more na nalalaman tungkol sa kanya. Ngayon naman, kilalanin natin ang ating isang SMB star, Junmar Fajardo, sa ating Oppo, kilalanin si Idol.
Ako si Junmar Fajardo ng San Miguel, Bermin. Ito ang mga bagay na hindi nyo pa alam sa akin. Pag nasa Cebu ako, lagi akong nasa bahay. Kinakausap ko yung parents ko kasi bihira lang kami magkasama kasi nasa Manila ako. Sobrang close ako ng parents ko kasi grabe yung sakripisyo na ginawa nila para mapalaki lang kami ng maayos ng kapatid ko. Kitang-kita nyo naman kung gaano ako kalaki ngayon. So, lumalaki ako, yung idol ko si Dirk Nowitzki din, si Tim Duncan, and then si Kevin Garnett. Kasi malalaki din, may mga moves. Papanood ko sila sa TV, tapos ayun, bihira nga lang. So, ayun, pag timing lang, pag napapanood ko yung mga games sa NBA, pag naglalaro ako, minsan ginagaya ko yung mga moves nila. Kahit hindi ko naman gawa, pero at least ginagaya ko. Nung nag-aaral ako, medyo mahilig din ako sa cutting class, pero nag-aaral ako. Pero yun yung mga advice ko sa mga bata. Kailangan na mag-aaral kayo ng mabuti kasi hindi natin alam yung buhay. Hindi naman lahat tayo binibigyan ni God ng height. So ayun, kailangan talaga mag-aaral ng mabuti para hindi naman natin alam kung gaano tayo katagal sa PBA. At least may pinanghahawakan tayo na degree. Ngayon, alam nyo na.
Oo nga, ngayon alam na natin na grabe pala i-value ni Junmar Fajardo talaga ang education. And very nice words coming from him. Ngayon naman, alamin natin o kilalanin natin from Gio Halalon kung ano yung gusto niyang balik-balikan na picture sa ating Oppo Recaption.
Ako si Giovanni Halalon from Star Hot Shots. This is Recaption. Yung jersey na yan, sobrang saya ko niyan kasi napili ako ni Coach Chot ngayong bagong siyaban na tournament. Sobrang sarap maglaro talaga, lalo na pag dala mo yung bandera mo. Kung i-recaption ko yung jersey Gilas na yan, #puso. Dati nung college po kami, lagi kami nagkikita ni Scotty, lalo na nung nagkasama kami sa SEA Games. So, yun, dun kami nag-close talaga ng sobra. Idol ko yan si Scotty. Kung i-recaption ko to, #IdolScotty. Yan yung picture na sobrang memorable sa akin ni Coach Jerry. Kasi siya yung nagpakilala talaga ng apelido ko. Siya yung bumuo ng Halalon. Kung wala si Coach Jerry, wala si Halalon ngayon sa PBA. Kung i-recaption ko yung picture na yan, mentor ka yan, si Coach Jerry. Yung picture na yan, yan yung mansari namin ng girlfriend ko. Sobrang memorable ko yan kasi tinutulungan ako lagi ng girlfriend ko. Kahit pagod na ako, hindi ako nakikinig sa kanya. Kaya doon din ako natuto na magpahinga kasi dahil sinasabihan niya ako. Kung i-recaption ko yung picture na yan, mahal kita. Ako si Giovanni Halalon from Star Hatchat. You can follow me my Instagram, Halalon6.
O ayan naman, nakilala na natin kanina si Justin, si Junmar at si Gio. Ngayon, oras na para kilalanin natin ang isang solid SMB fan for 8 years. At ngayon, mukhang na dream come true na siya. Kilalanin natin siya together with Selena Dagdag.
Ayan mga kapatid, ngayon naman kasama ko ang isa sa pinaka-avid fans ng San Miguel Beermen, si Tatay Ruben na nagdiriwang rin ang kanyang 80th birthday. Gaano katagal na ho ba kayo sumusuporta sa mga San Miguel Beermen?
Well, magbuhat nung tatagang PBA, San Miguel na ako.
Kakapasok niyo lang ho sa loob ng dugout ng San Miguel Beermen, nakilala niyo ho yung mga iniidolo niyo ho. Ano ang pakiramdam?
Well, very accommodating sila. Tsaka mababait. Parang kilala na nila ako eh. Sila, definitely kilala ko dahil sa TV. Pero sila, yung pagkaka-receive nila sa akin, talagang maganda.
Ano naman po ang mensahe niyo sa kanila?
Ay, sabi ko sa kanila, kailangan manalo sila. Kasi pag nakakaro sila, na high blood ako eh. Mataas ang BP ko eh. Sabi naman ni June Mar sa akin, sigurado raw. Sana nga.
Maraming salamat po, Tatay Ruben, at maligayang kaarawan po ulit.
Again, happy birthday sa'yo, Tatay Ruben, at napakagandang makita niyan yung suporta na pinapakita niya for SMB for 8 long years. Now, speaking of support, ito po, inaanyayahan po namin kayong suportahan ang 2017 FIBA 3-on-3 World Cup that will be shown on TV5. That will be on June 19, 21, and 22, 5:15 p.m. Again, on TV5 po, and on your screen, of course, you can see Kiefer Ravena, Kobe Paras, Coach Eric Altamirano. Together, nandyan din po si Calvin Abueva, kasama din po nila si Jeron Teng, si JR Kinyahan, at sila nga po ay lilipad sa France kung saan sila ay makakasama sa Group B, kung saan makakalaban nila unang-una ang France, Slovenia, El Salvador at Romania. Sila po ay talagang mapapalaban, kaya again, we are inviting everybody and encouraging everybody to please give them your full support. Ngayon, ito naman, punta tayo. Let's take a break from basketball at silipin the world of wrestling. The WWE. Do you want to see your favorite WWE superstars live? Here's your chance. Pose as your favorite SmackDown Live superstar and register at www.smackdownlive.sports5.ph and upload your photo. Winner will receive 2 tickets to watch WWE Superstar Live in Singapore and other exciting prizes. So hurry and join now. Di ba napakasimple lang? Pwede nyo nang ma-meet ang inyong WWE Superstars in person. Again, it's time for the second half of action, 53-49 in favor of San Miguel.
Thank you very much, Denise. And it's time to take a look at the Chooks to go halftime stats in just a short while. It's 52-49 at the end of the first half, Dr. J.
It was a very good first half, characterized by a very tough defense and still good offense. Of course, dominating in performance ni Radcliffe for the Stars. And San Miguel shot very well from the field. Almost the same number of attempts, 54% to 52. Points in the paint was dominated by San Miguel. Radcliffe had a lot of outside shots. Second chance points, medyo mas marami ang Star. And the turnovers against Star's problems, 11 already in the first half, only 6 for San Miguel.
You're taking a look at the Chooks halftime stats. Chooks to go ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, and Alex Cabagnot was off to a blazing start as early as the first quarter.
Yeah, and you can see there, even though Rhodes only had 9, he had good rebounds for them. And he was also a protective help for Junmar Fajardo against Ricardo, but Ricardo already has 22 and 10.
Nobody else is
double
close.
figures.
Yeah.
Aldrich has 2 out of 2 from the three-point territory, which establishes himself as the best three-point shooter so far in the semifinals.
Okay, and this third quarter is brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink, Mike Labangka. Just like to thank our friends here at Sports 5 for the opportunity to give a tribute to our dating boss, with Bobong Velas during halftime.
And that was a good play right away, and Maliksi scoring off the hindi tayo sinuman Patricia doon. I see another good old sports writer covering, si Clyde Mariano.
Andiyan ba?
Yeah, he's besides Danny Espiritu.
Just between the two of them is years and years of basketball. can't help but remember Clyde in press conferences. He always has a question.
Yeah. And a difficult one to answer.
I have a question.
Sunod-sunod yan. 24-second shot clock violation. And Arwin Santos coming in to replace Junmar Fajardo early. I think the idea there is they don't want Junmar matching up there against Rafi Rivas. They want a quicker lineup. Of course, may problema dyan dahil si Rhodes already has 3 personal fouls. And he has to guard Radley.
And that is a concern if you're San Miguel. Maliksi wiggles open. Yes, straight and true.
Nakikita mo rin there, San Miguel was floating into a zone. And that's why the recovery was a little bit late because maganda ang movement dito ng Star.
Again, keep in mind, San Miguel leading the series 2-1. Digging in deep is the Colossus of Rhodes.
Ang pinakamaganda dyan, pag nagpo-poste ka, you gotta have strong arms because people are gonna try to tap that away. So if you're able to hold on and grip it well, you're alright.
Hindi pwedeng lelembot-lembot ka ng tangan dyan, eh, no? Lalo na yung mga gwardyang malilit, kukulit yan, eh.
They're always there to double team and to help.
Here's Rhodes.
Nice pass.
Oh, and Arwin. Ganda ng pektos, ano? Pailalim.
You can see how much of a veteran Arwin Santos is. Another player, baka hindi niya i-expect yung ganong klaseng pasa. And what to do when a big man is coming, charging at you.
That's a great point. Kailangan yan yung mga athlete na...
Saka yung sanay na sa labanan.
Yep.
The same thing here, pero inabot ang tira ni Baroka.
Kaya binilisan niya kasi alam niya malaki yung hahabol sa kanya, eh. Arwin thought they hit get the pass. It'll stay there. Baroka, no, it touched Baroka last.
Well, when there is no case for review, you know, you just have to accept the call of the referee as it comes.
Let's send it to Selena Dagdag.
That's going to be a foul.
Selena?
Go ahead,
Yes,
Selena. I'm
kanina
sorry.
7, Doc J, nabanggit ko sa inyo that one of the focal points of Stars' game plan is to minimize their turnovers. Yet during that first half alone, they struggled with implementing the goal. In fact, 18 of San Miguel Beerman's points came from their 11 turnovers. The coaches acknowledge that the turnovers may be a part of their plan to speed up the pace of the game, pero kailangan talaga mas alagaan nila ang bola. Masyado rin daw silang tense at kabado sa court. They need to loosen up to get back to their normal rhythm. J and Doc J and Sabi.
Thank you, Selena.
You can call me S if you like. You know, if you slip occasionally, it's okay. 20-12 in the turnover department. At the
Yeah,
end
mabigat yun. You already have 20 and you're only in the third quarter.
Sorry, my mistake. 11-6. 11-6.
All right.
Yung rebounds pala yung 22. Lamang pala ng start.
Now, that's a third. That was the third personal foul of Rhodes. Tama ba yun? Kay Ratcliffe pala. Ooh.
Ano nangyari? May foul yata.
Is it an offensive foul on the
Yes.
screen?
Paul Lee. Unang foul ni Paul Lee. And it's 58-53 San Miguel.
They're employing a small guard, usually setting the screen, so to free the big man from the big defender. That ball was used a lot when Abdul-Jabbar was playing for the Lakers, and he was always being screened by the point guard.
Tabagnot.
Oh! If you're luck, you're luck.
Yeah. 3-point shot at insenyo ng Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera. Para siya si Edward Scissorhands pag lumilipad.
That's the biggest lead of the ball game.
Oh,
Ties
yes.
the biggest lead of 8 points.
Yes, it is. Naka 9 yata. Hindi, 8. Tama ka. Mali naman ang basa ko rin. 61-53. Toss. Uy, naghahanap ng foul.
You're asking for a little too much there.
Hindi naman Pasko.
It's only June.
Yeah.
Pasukan na natin mga anak, saka yung mga ating mga apo, whatever.
Yung mga lolong walang ginagawa. Mag-apostolic duties po kayo.
Kaya matraffic.
Kamusta ako mo, Dr. Dick?
She's only 9 months old na, si Riley.
Must be a joy.
Oh yeah. My first and my only at this stage. And at 30-second timeout probably will be requested here by Star.
Yun, walang penalty, Dr. D. As many as possible yun. Yeah. Ano ito, Bernard, ang ating floor director?
Timeout na ang tinawag.
Yes, indeed. We'll use it.
Wow!
Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious! In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin!
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na, binabarbel ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Okay, talagang napapawaw ang ating mga PBA fans sa sarap ng kanilang panonood ng ating laban. Lalo na kung kasama ang Wishing Marty's Cracklin, Everman's Kainuman. So yung mga nagsasama-sama dyan, enjoy lang kayo. Great pass. And when it's close, Sanggalang usually knows what to do.
Very quick reaction to the pass. Almost exactly what Arvin did on the other end earlier. No? Maybe that's also the reason why they put Sanggalang, who's more of a scorer than Rafi Rivas is.
Rivi, more of a rim protector. The shot lands in the hands of Sanggalang and Baroka taking the point. Baliksi try to create. Dishes off to Sanggalang. Well, scoop it over to Ratliff. Finds a way.
So that timeout turned out to be a blessing in disguise because they have a 4-0 run after that. They didn't want to call a timeout. They were just pressured on the inbound. No?
And San Miguel now hanging on to that slim lead of 4, 61-57. Here is Rhodes. Shot clock reduced to 7. Open shot. Yes, Cabagnot.
You can almost say he's on fire today. He's all business. He really wants to make up for his lack of production in the previous games.
Cabagnot currently with 17 points. Cabagnot, his highest output was the second game when he had 13. Inside pass tapped away, and here comes San Miguel attacking. Forward to Cabagnot, lifts it up.
Balik naman ng 4-0 run din dito ng San Miguel, courtesy of Alex Cabagnot.
Sanggalang. Oh, getting better with those. Parang minumodel niya kay Kevin McHale yung mga ibang moves niya.
Maganda talaga yung substitution na yan. I thought they needed that. They needed an extra scorer to relieve the pressure on Ricardo Ratliff having to do everything underneath.
Parang may other option.
Now
no?
we have another option.
Arwin libre Sangle sa ibabaw. Tres kumapasok. Yes! Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera. 3 puntos.
Talagang umuusok siya ngayong araw.
20. Open. Actually, 22 pala si Cabagnot. There's a follow-up. Sanggalang working hard.
6 straight points in this quarter for Ian Sanggalang. And that lead is 7. Manageable. Plenty of time. 6 minutes to go. Third quarter pa lamang tayo.
Okay.
Oh! I thought he was going for it.
Rhodes flies with nothing on in his backpack. Siguro nakita ni Alex maglipad niya better shot. Pero libre na siya.
Ito naman nag-adjust kaagad si Coach Leo Austria. Masyado nakakawala si Sanggalang dahil mas maliit naman sa kanya si Arwin.
Balik si
Junmar.
Ross. Yes! And that three-point shot increases the lead to 10. Ross with 14. Now the biggest lead of the Beermen.
Hey, this was probably the best game of San Miguel so far in this series. No, up to this point. No?
Where they're leading,
yeah,
they're in control of the tempo. Chris Ross just missing.
There should be that's a good no call there by the ref.
Straight and true.
Parang 5-0 5-point swing. No? Imbis na maka-layup ka, natirahan ka ng 3 dahil hindi bumaba si Ross at naging 5-on-4 situation doon sa kabila.
And Malaxi regaining his shooting touch.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Rhodes, and that's number 4.
Si Maligsi begin to percolate again and has now 13 points, and as Dr. J pointed out correctly, 4 fouls na si Ross, and I think one day he wants to be a broadcaster. He's still analyzing that last play. Open shot, Aldrich hard on the iron, it halts there, and the ball will
stay with San Miguel.
Go to the Beermen.
Last touch doon si Radcliffe off that rebound attempt by Alex Cabagnot.
Check out this assist. Hatid sa inyo na si Buana Luelier, handang mag-assist kahit saan man sa bansa with over 4,000 occasions. Para na sa Cebuana.
Spider-Man has come back into the ball game, and probably Charles Rhodes is going to have to sit down for quite a while here.
Ross cracks it up. And that he has grown more and more confident with that three-point shot. With the perimeter, in fact, he has 17.
Magaling na talaga ito si...
Dati rat-rat lang ng rat-rat di ba? Takbo lang ng takbo. Answer on the other end. Radcliffe fires and finds a way to score. He has
26. 4 points in this quarter.
With the way this series has been played, this will be decided most likely until the very, very end. Open. Ross! Back-to-back trays. And the lead is 11. Ross with 20.
Wala ka na magagawa dun. Malaki na siya doon sa bumabantay sa kanya. They're looking for the mismatch. And he's shooting 3-point shots and making it. That's going to be a foul on Judmar, and he knows it.
Second on Judmar Fajardo. We're going to look at this best cheer brought to you by Petron High Performance Fuels. Better engine protection, better mileage, better power. Fans of these two clubs have been so loyal. They've been there through the years. So San Miguel, founding member of the PBA. Volley launches. It won't stay in. And the loose ball foul, I think it's on Aldrich Ramos. It will be his third. And it is 77-66. We take a break because of this timeout.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise. Brent?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link. Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
Official PBA Facebook page. PBA official, of course, we are PBA! Sino ba may gusto ng t-shirt? Itaas ang kamay!
Substitution against Aguilar for another Ramos.
Back in action here, 3 minutes and 13 remaining. Dribblers ang ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball best player of the game ay si Mercedes Pagadora. Congratulations, Mercedes. 3,000 pesos ang iyong napanalunan mula sa Phoenix Accelerate Gasoline Engine Oil na may speed booster para may power of the back ang kotse mo kahit anong trip. Congrats. Open si Baroka pero medyo malayo. Ang hagis, nahuli ni Ross. Habol ni Ross. Arwin, stretch!
Too many turnovers on the part of a Star, and it's not going to help their cause.
And the San Miguel loyal fans cheering SMB, SMB. And I think, what kind of timeout is this? It's a pull. Timeout. We'll use it as well.
Wow! Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious! In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin!
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na binabarbell ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Selfie time brought to you by Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera. Punch ni Oppo. 79-66 ang ating bilang yan dito. Bulusok ito sa Miguel at ang itong mga mahal ng masa fans ay hatid sa inyo ng ulalam para sa masa. Mahal ng masa. Ulalam.
Yan ang matagal na natin talagang kasama.
Sobra. Yes, indeed. Salamat sa inyong patuloy na suporta. Ito pa. Maxcellent move of the game brought to you by Maxwell Power Tools. Maxcellent quality, Maxcellent service. Tuwing nakakaluwag dito, nakakasingit kami ng masasabi. Kailangan malaman niyo yung mga balitang yan eh.
Pinalitan yung backcourt dito ng Star because too many turnovers and too many layups or easy shots. We have Gio Halalon and Melton in the game for Star.
Star has total of 15 turnovers in the game for this quarter. Or so rather, San Miguel, tama, has 8 and 2 in this quarter.
Nice pass.
Ginawa ng magandang pick sa Pektos, ha? Kailan may mga tira kang gano'n sa ilalim sa mga alaga. Quarter, or rather the power move of the quarter, brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. And the quarter is down to 2 and 20. Sanggalang all set for the Chooks to go free throw ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Specialist talaga ito sa ilalim. He's long, he knows the spin around the underneath the basket. He's really good at that. So it was a good time out there again. Lead has been cut down to 10.
Sanggalang, you could say, is par for the course. He's been averaging 11.7 this series already with 11. But Kabagnok, it's a night for stepping out, stepping up.
Nobody can guard it. They sent everybody against him already.
Best game of Kabagnok in the series.
And this is where Arwin goes to work. With their import seated down, playing all Filipino, Arwin is also helping gobble up the rebounds on the defensive end.
Mark curling against Ratliff. And Junmar has 13. A win by San Miguel gives them to the finals.
Great block by Arwin Santos.
And he does a little of everything.
Yeah, may taunting pa. Oh, that was in and out for Kabagnok.
Halfway down eh, no? Kabagnok goes back to play defense. It's 83-69 with a minute to go. Melton. Ratliff whips it over to Gio. Here's Maliksi.
Also in and out now. Could have been his second three-point shot from that corner. But you have to take those kind of shots. You've been set up, you're open, you have to try to make it.
Sometimes yung mga magaling na shoot, you're so surprised when it does not go in though.
Yep.
Fall away. Short.
Good defense there by Ian Sandalan. Last shot time here for the Star hot shots. Only a second differential between game clock and shot clock.
Boy, they're really down currently, down by 14.
Pagod na rin yung San Miguel, especially Cabanat.
Melton.
What a nice swipe there by Ross, preventing a three-point shot attempt.
He has quick hands. Quick hands. And PJ Simon re-enters the ball game.
This could be a big substitution because he can get the ball and he can make a quick shot and get some momentum for their team going into the fourth quarter.
PJ Simon was a starter tonight.
That's open.
And our third quarter is drawn to a close. San Miguel on a frenetic pace as we review this move brought to you by Smart. Enjoy Smart's newest and fastest LTE network. Now, fourth quarter coming your way.
Wow! Unbelievable!
OMG! This is so viralicious! In-upload ko na yung songs natin sa YouTube account natin!
Tingting man yan, siksik naman ng mga muscle, maraming laman. Mga bakal na binabarbell ko, dinadumbbell niya lang.
Sige, hila mo na hila! Wala pa rin! Oy, hila! Sige! Ayan, wala pa rin! Babawi ang natin ng red helmet. Wala! Kayang-kaya ng naka-blue. Wala! Wala! Sige! Sige! Langin sa'yo ng red helmet! Wala! Ayan, naka-blue three! Sige! Congratulations, Marvin! At iyan po ang ating partnership contest ang sabi natin yung PBA.
Let's take a look at how the game has gone so far, Dr. J.
But Chris Ross has 20 points, 2 3-point shots in that quarter, 8 assists. That's par for him, that 8 assists. He just does it so well. And Ratliff limited to only 4 points in that quarter and only 1 rebound. Not much to rebound if the other is shooting so well and making the shot.
Time now for the fourth quarter, brought to you by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka.
And it's obvious that Fajardo does a better job against Ratliff than Chris Ross, than Charles Ross does.
In the meantime, trying to be as patient as possible. That shot does not work. Picked up by Fajardo. There's a foul. It'll go!
And that will also be the fourth personal foul now of Ratliff. Pero swerte yun. Bumagsak yung bola sa kamay niya. Rebound na dapat ng Star. But nobody picking up the ball.
Ito, Dr. J. Yun, doon sa kabila oh.
Yeah. And eventually the follow-up, the foul. Trying to finish off a 3-point play. And he's played well also offensively. Not been as explosive as people want him to be, but he's done a lot of
good things.
Yeah, including his defense on this guy. Especially in that third quarter.
4 points lang ang na-produce ni Ratliff. Sabi ko nga.
Naunahan na naman niya.
Cabagno takes the point. Rebound battle. Maliksi tapping it to Melton. Here comes the Cyclone.
That was a good drive there. Fajardo, worry. I'm not going to pick up a foul on that, you know. Just let you have it.
Takes some great astute basketball IQ to make that decision. Samantala, foul sa ilalim.
Oh, and again, Fajardo was in good position. Whose foul is this?
Malalo with the foul. And this is a move brought to you by Smart. Enjoy Smart's newest and fastest LTE network now. Lassiter galloping. Didn't take a crack at it. Fajardo deciding, turning, curling, scoring!
You cannot stop those kind of shots. That guy is 6'10", turning around and fading away.
the 18 points. San Miguel just so explosive in this game. Oh, that drops in.
Well, he's still fighting, and it's a long way to go here. 10 minutes and 19 seconds. He has a chance for a three-point play.
First team foul for the Beermen. Free throw.
Only the first team foul of the Beermen here in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Malik Zin knocks it in, and he has 16 in the game.
You can obviously see that Leo Austria is going for the kill here. He has not replaced his first five. The import is out, but he has not taken out these players. He just wants to finish them off here in the next 3-4 minutes, if they can, no?
Junmar spinning, and somebody fouled him.
I think it's on Simon, who tried to help out but reached in.
Foul number 8, Peter Digital, his first 13th foul for the Hotshots.
Boy, San Miguel with a 31-20 third quarter, and this is a Maxcellent move of the game. Brought to you by Maxell Power Tools. Maxcellent quality, Maxcellent service. As it chooks to go, free throw ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
That's a nice premium they got.
Yeah.
Because there are going to be a lot of free throws in every game.
Chooks to go.
Marunong.
Nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
I remember boss CAB, no? Carlos Albert Kellis.
That's a good premium, huh? Yeah. How many times
Do you know that Carl Bobong was related to MVP? Yeah, Kellis ang middle name ni MVP.
And
you see, they're really going for the kill with this lineup. They don't want to take this line. Tupi does not come in. Espinas doesn't come in. They're really all business here with this lineup.
excellent shot brought to you by Stanley Hand Tools and Power Tools. Performance in action. And you looking forward to a bit of a break, perhaps. That series, TNT Katropa and Ginebra still undecided.
It resumes tomorrow.
Yeah, and Selena Dagdag has this report.
Yes, 7 Doc J. Matapos ang muling laban ng star at SMB, Chris Colstar's import a beast. Diin niya, the Hotshots have been killing them with their rebounds. Habang sila naman masyado daw umaasa kanila Junmar and Charles. And coming into this fourth quarter, yun daw ang gusto nilang i-correct. They want to perform better on the glass. As Chris would repeatedly tell his team in the huddle, everybody go for the rebounds. To him, team rebounding is key to the win. Doc J and 7.
Thank you very much, Selena Dagdag. This shot does not work, and the rebound collared by Ratliff. Inside 9 minutes, open shot, PJ Simon falls short. Follow up, Halalon, no. Ratliff tips it in.
You know, what's obvious here is the Star is trying to go small, but it's not been working for them. We don't really have a natural power forward. That's going to be off there by Kapagnot. A little too early in the shot, and a chance for Star to get themselves back here.
With a mini run of sorts, Halalon's shot will not work. Rebound is on the floor. PJ Simon tries to get organized with his teammates. 10 on the shot clock. Less than that, Melton pining for a basket. Can't get it to go.
And that's the reason why they can't come back. They're open, but they cannot make shots.
Daming looks eh,
Yeah.
no? About the third, fourth. So many.
Gusto lang nga magpahinga ni Kabagnot dito, pero ayaw alisin ng coach.
He's a huffing and a puffing.
Yeah, they're tired.
Simon.
Oh!
Very short.
And that really will compound everything now. All their miseries.
Yung bagsak ng balikat ngayon yan, with that miss. Cut by Arvin. Tapped, however, by Melton. Ahead to Simon. Simon slows it down. Maliksis in that corner. Will he get it this time around? Still nothing there. Ratliff puts it up. No. Offline. And the rebound, Kabagnot. Kabagnot was on the line.
And you can see the changes now for Star. They're going a little bit bigger. With Rafi Ribis coming in, and then Paul Lee and Baroka. Now, these guys are scorers. Baroka and Paul Lee. They can really help get them back into the game.
Lead currently 15. Baroka sees the wide open lane, but he's offline.
Can't make a shot at this stage.
And the Beermen are the ones that are assigned this timeout.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friends?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link. Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
Thank you, PBA.
Introducing this man of action, brought to you by Stanley Hand Tools and Power Tools. Performance in action. A bit of a hill to climb for the Star Hotshots in this fourth game where they're down in the series 2-1.
Well, Charles Rose is coming back, but the other 4 local players are still on the floor. Ang papahinga lang dito si Jumar Fajardo. Talagang all out na San Miguel here. You can see.
No turning back na ito. No?
Yeah, they're not really worried if Rhodes picks up his fifth foul because Fajardo is still there. They can always send him back in. Star has got to make some stops and then get some baskets. That's a good one.
That's one.
They have a fast break going on. Ooh! Tentative pass there by Halalon.
Can't dilly-dally when Ross is there. Lassiter has hardly taken a shot here.
Hindi pa nga sumasali sa scoring ito. Only 5 points in the ballgame.
It's
That's
not
troubling. That's a good call.
It's not how many siguro sa Manny Lassiter. It's when you connect, ano?
That's a good call by the referee. He jumped up and backed down without the benefit of a dribble.
Can't do those bunning ups anymore, you know? Not that they were legal to begin with.
They were never.
Baroka directing traffic. GM Halalan swings it to the other end. Paul Lee knocks it down.
2-point shot though, however, stepping on the line. Cuts the lead down to 13 with 6.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time.
Well, they did something like that in the last game, Dr. J. Bit of a rally.
Tubig is about to be sent in. So some of these guys here are really tired. Kabagnaut is tired. But then they always have the benefit of Ross being guarded by smaller men and the post-up play. Now Alex is going to be replaced here by Ronald Tubi.
You know, normally players don't like being brought up, but I'm sure...
kanina pa niya gusto magpapalit. Ayaw lang siya tanggalin ng coach.
Stay there. But I'm sure he will welcome this respite.
Shot clock is down to 6 seconds now. They're still going for that. It's not going to be enough time to go for that.
Lassiter hits the back rim.
Another stop here by Star. And look at Rhodes reaching. Pick up his fifth foul there.
Under 6 minutes. Lead baseline drive. Caught by Santos. Shot clock ticks away. Baroka lets it fly and drills in. The Oppo F3 plus dual selfie camera 3.
That lead is down to 10. That's the reason why you bring in Baroka and Lee. Both of them scored coming off the bench right away.
Arwin, no ball to fly with. And here come the hot shots running. That's caught. In the meantime, Baroka regains it. Rhodes drops to the deck.
It's going to count, and that will cut down that lead to 8, plus another opportunity here for Baroka. Is it somebody will get a 3-point play in the offense?
Most likely Baroka, you're right. Let's see this again.
Good block here. But the fact is, not enough red shirts to clear the boards. Because they're tired. Some of them were in the backcourt.
Hindi na nga makatalon. Hindi makatakbo.
Fajardo quickly brought back into the ball game, replacing Arwin Santos. And that could be 7.
Yep.
It is.
Kanina lang, 15 yan. Chicks to go. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Free throw.
Well, Paul Lee had the 2 points, and then Baroka had 5. And there's another interception.
Rhodes up. There's a foul. Could be on Rivas. And Baroka twirling on the floor.
There was an extra motion yata because on the move of trying to protect the ball, natamaan ni Rhodes. Isa pang masama dito, penalty na yung Star. Alalong caught with that foul. Penalty na sila.
Panlima, Dr. Joy. 5 minutes and 6 remaining.
Mark's just trying to clear the cobwebs of yung tama sa kanya. He's a tough guy. He's been scoring. He's helping the team come back. It's a do-or-die game. He's going to pick himself up.
You know, Dr. J, when you and Joe Cantado were covering, and Joe said, that's a tough hombre. I had to look at hombre in the old days when people still looked at the dictionary.
Yeah.
People just now Google it.
Yes, sabi mo, Clint Eastwood yun. Good, bad, and ugly. Yung mga tough hombres.
Ano nangyari sa mga hombre?
Well, nakita ng tao yung mga sa big screen. May cellphone. Natamaan si Baroka. Siyempre, after the foul already been called. Rhodes will go to the free throw line dahil nasa penalty na nga yung Star.
Tuwa ko sa pansin ng dalawang team na to.
Like you say, Star has a lot of loyal fans. They've been there all these years. They're booing. But Rhodes gives them a hush up. He's the guy who's fresh actually. Kakapasok lang niya only about 2 minutes ago. So, because of the 4 fouls. Lassiter has been taken out. And Cabagnot back in the ball game.
Two free throws knocked in. Makes it 95 to 86. 9-point affair with 5 minutes to go. All around the neighborhood dribble. Scooped it up. No.
Sayang yung ni Baroka. Yung ratsyada niya sa puntos. Should have been consecutive 2, 3, 2.
Umikot sa buong barangay. Naganap ng kalaro. Ay, basket tayo. Dribble yung bola. Bangga. Walang tawag. Libre, tubig. Naku. Traveling. Nag-alangan si Ronald.
Actually, that was a better turnover call against him than him making that pass. Because if he had passed that, will lay up siya lalo dun.
Cyclone na yun.
He was already there. That was the pass where Tubig was throwing it to.
In that direction.
Wala na kasi siyang mapuntahan eh. Naipit siya sa talon niya. Now let's see if this guy can bring back Star. He's always been able to do it. Naku, may sundot sa likod.
Parang mga turumbo ito San Miguel. Yes! 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 Yes!
And that again was created by Chris Ross coming from the blind side with the swipe from behind.
And the San Miguel Beermen, like whirlwinds on the floor, create this havoc against Star. Timeout taken.
mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friend?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link. Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
Chris Ross has been simply phenomenal in this series. In Game 3, 27 points. And the series has been averaging 14.7. And the steals have been his department as well.
His numbers are okay. Again, 23 points. Remember, he had back-to-back triples, 3 rebounds, 5 steals, 9 assists again.
And this is tonight.
The energy kasi talaga ni Chris Ross is infectious para sa kanyang teammates. It's a perfect complement to the big man that they have. Sila Fajardo, sila Alvin, and now the import.
Parang siya yung uso ngayon, power bank. Chris Powerback Ross.
You gave him a good name. You might want to be attached to him.
Kasi he revived his team, no?
Look at
The
those.
little things he does.
Fajardo really does a good job on Ricardo Ratliff. Inabot ng 24-second shot clock. Hindi kasi hindi na iba-back down ni Rhodes si Fajardo.
So yung subtle na tulak niya.
Yeah, and then at the same time, you get help from the weak side, and then you're forcing him to be a passer rather than to be the scorer.
That's a great point. Coming down to the final 3 minutes and 40.
Still enough time, just an 11-point lead. Alam mo naman ang basketball, mabilis yan.
Lalo na may tres, ano ah?
Yep.
Ito si Rhodes. Sagasa against Ramos.
That is not a good matchup at all. Alam nila yan. They didn't want that, but they had no choice in that stage. They don't want Ramos guarding Fajardo either.
Rhodes with 19. That shot skirts out. And Rhodes counters that rebound.
Wala masyadong nagawa dito sa second half. You only had 8 points here in the second half. They had 22 at the first half.
Rhodes with 9 rebounds tonight.
Oh.
Alalon gets it downstairs. Lee on the catch. Up in the air. Follow-up Ratliff.
1 more rebound, 2 more points. 32 in the ball game. Ordinary night for him. That's another steal.
Alalon runner. And San Miguel says, let's not start a fire. The Star right now lead is reduced to 9 points, and a half-minute timeout is requested and granted. Again, don't forget, tomorrow, the TNT Katropa Barangay Ginebra series will continue. And Barangay Ginebra winning the game last night. That series is currently 2-1 in favor of TNT Katropa. In the meantime, this Sure Sealer of the game is brought to you by Sure Seal. Dahan-dahan ng pagtuyo. Kaya iwas crack. Good mini run by Star right now, keeping their flame alive here.
That shows the kind of team they'll have in the future. They got some young guys in Halalo, Maliksi, this guy Ramos just came into the team this year. So, they're going to be a tough team. Well, the game is far from over. Oh, that's not a good foul because you are in the penalty. Penalty, it's automatic.
Tapos wala yatang oras gumalaw.
Wala na talaga because the foul was committed before even the inbound.
Wala nobody touched the ball.
Yeah. In the NBA, activates free throw and then possession yet. Which could be also applied to us here, but sa FIBA, ganun din yun. You cannot foul until the ball is inbounded. Hindi, masakit yun. Yung mga penalties against you. Ross is feeling the fatigue factor now. A little bit long with that free throw shot. Hindi yata tinanggal ito sa second half, no? Hindi yata pinahinga ito eh.
Ay, parang boksingero yung telltale signs sa bibig na humihinga talaga. Knock down the second free throw and makes it a 10-point game. 2 minutes and 40 in the balance.
Still a long way to go. And that's going to be a foul on Cabagnot, but they are not in the penalty. That's only their third team foul.
Inbound by Baroka. Here's Ratliff. Alvarez Ramos.
Good three-point shot.
Could be waking them up. That Oppo F3 plus dual selfie camera 3.
That lead is down to 7. We still have a lot of time to go. That's going to be another foul on Baroka. Just a little bit too eager.
Eager beaver.
I mean, na-delay mo na talaga yung entry niya. No? So, you know, you can lay off that stage. But if you can get him to split charities, you're okay with that. And there's the first miss again.
Here's a non-stop cheer brought to you by Gulf Oil Power Track Motorcycle Oil. Makes your bike run like a super bike with highest power retention all the time.
Si Rhodes pinalitan ni Arwin Santos kasi yung parang feeling nila, yung rotation niya in coming to stop Ramos at the top of the key is always late. And 2 misses, so okay na yung foul na yun ng Star. They would be happy with that.
But they gotta convert on this possession. Baroka has that in mind. It will drop in.
That lead is down to 5 right now. Anybody's ball game.
Oh, this is the way this series has gone. As we enter the last 2 minutes, brought to you by Cobra. Some Cobra energy drink. May laban ka. And this is the time that Marshall Lassiter likes. Double on Fajardo. Ross hangs in the air. Tip in Arwin. No. Junmar is on the ground. Nobody's ball. Arwin kicks it way out. Shot clock coming down to 8. There's a foul by Maliksi.
Yun ang tinatawag natin also experience. He sees the guy running at him, expecting a 3-point attempt. And he gets by him, but forces the contact. Of course, he has to make the free throws again. 1 out of 2 yata ito sa free throw line in this ball game, yes.
It's not how many points you score. It's when you deliver.
Just like what happened last time.
Lassiter with 12 in that game. He had 12 in the first, 11 in the second. Split from the line. Ball is loose. Ratliff tries to avoid stepping on Arwin Santos. Maliksi thought about it. Opting to pass. Corner 3. Yes!
And that lead has been cut down to 3.
And here we go again. This game, far from over, a lead of 15, isn't even safe. Back in a moment.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friends?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link.
This is scheduled tomorrow, the venue, the Cuneta Astrodome. And it's being a Saturday, we will have the game at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I took a moment there and I said, why 5 o'clock? Nga pala, Sabado tayo. At pag Sabado, 5 o'clock ang games natin.
See what turnovers can do for you. A couple of turnovers there by San Miguel. 3 missed free throws in the end game, and all of a sudden, yung 15-point lead mo just dissipated. 17 pa nga ang biggest lead at 86-69. But the changing of Baroka and Poli has gotten them back in the ball game.
Some new energy on their part.
They weren't playing really superb, but they woke up.
And well in the clutch ng San Miguel. Let's see if they can push back some of the fatigue they're probably experiencing right now. Lassiter lobs it over to Rhodes. Draws a bit of a double coverage. It fades away. Shot clock cutting down to 10 now. Here's Rhodes cutting it over to the other side. Is there going to be a decent shot? Kabagnot? No. Rhodes gets it. It's fouled.
But Kabagnot attacked at the right point because he forced all the big men to go to him, and that allowed Rhodes an easy offensive rebound. But he has to make free throws. That's been the bane of the Beermen here in the last few minutes.
It seems to be the most important thing you have to do if you're a San Miguel Beerman right now. Five of 5 from the free throw line.
Yes, that hush-up thing again. Good substitution here, just offense, defense. Now with Ramos coming in for Ribis, done a very decent job in getting them back because of his defense against the big man. Arvin Santos being sent to the scorer's table also. Baka hindi mag-timeout dito ang Star. No? Kung mag-timeout na niya, baka 30 second lang. 30 second lang ita timeout niya para hindi makapasok si Arvin.
Yun, exactly, Dr. J. And 103.98 ang ating bilang. Kanina, 15 puntos na yan. You know, this series has had its share of drama and stunning, sterling moments, and it has lived up to its billing. Quite marquee at that, Dr. J.
So it's good matchup talaga. Remember, San Miguel and Star, just like in Ebra, all finished the elimination round with 9-2. No? It's just that by placing, napunta sila sa 2-3. But they're just as good as anybody up there. And TNT was 8-3. No? So itong ating nakikita na mga statistics,
it's the rebounds, Dr. J.
Hindi ko makita mabuti.
So anyway, in game 1, there was the...
San Miguel today came back with the real vengeance. Maybe emphasizing rebound during their practice.
Kasi 20 nung edge ng start ng
they
third
got
game.
clobbered the other game.
Plus yung game 2 din. And so suddenly sometimes and very often rebounding is also positioning. Probably that's the main key.
And the will, you know.
Will. Desire, no?
Yeah,
Desire.
and then Rod's doing a good job because Fajardo's also doing a good job. I thought the Kabagnot, he has a lot of rebounds for a point guard too.
.57 seconds straight. Not true, however, on this particular delivery. 103.98, 50 seconds to go.
This is going to burn the clock here. And Kabagnot is too wise a player just to give up the ball.
Gets it to Rhodes. Rhodes. It's too wide.
I could see it. He was
wide.
You could see it straight from our angle. That Lassiter was not there in that area where he passed to.
That's why Kabagnot was asking for it from nearby. Kaya feeling ko wala siyang mapapasahan dun sa kabila.
The ball is certainly for Star.
I don't think there's a question, although we do review these calls in the last 2 minutes. And the Hotshots will use a half-minute timeout, a 30-second. Again, what looked like a game that was going to be decided by the largest margin has again been reduced to the smallest of possible margins. It's just a 5-point game. San Miguel must go, boy, it's so hard to win. It is.
Well, it's a tough team they're playing. Now, what Star needs here, they need 2 possessions. Then do it with what? You need 2 possessions because you're down by 5. You may not want to shoot early, but you want to have a good shot. So at least you have to score whatever happens, whether it be 2 or 3 or free throw shots. Then you have to make a stop or you have to make a foul or to give up the foul. Now, San Miguel has timeouts to take. No? So obviously, kung makashoot dito ang Star, they might want to use their timeouts to advance the ball and give some instructions.
To calm down the team as well.
Remember, San Miguel is going for the finals in this conference, which they haven't seen in a long while. Ako, naipit pa si Paul Lee. You know, inbounding in that place is an art.
You've sat in that area for a long time, Dr. J.
Yeah, that thing is an art because coaches have put up different kind of defenses against funnel and many other things. And usually the guy that can get the first pass of that is the big man. Kasi yun ang hindi nila binabantayan if he stands at the top.
Remember what Smith did against
Newsom? Yeah, remember with Newsom.
Yeah, exactly.
If this guy, if Ratcliffe jumped out, he probably will get the pass because the guy behind him is not going to pressure him half fronting him. That would be almost the easiest pass to give up too.
Same ball.
So pinalitan nila si Maliksina mag-i-inbound, a much bigger guy than Paul Lee.
Same position.
And Ratcliffe is going to be and they want to attack quickly. And he makes it. So
this looks like the previous game, huh?
They don't have to foul, that's what they're saying. Oh, there was already a message from the coaching staff, do not foul. Because you only are down 1 possession. You would have had 6 seconds if you played honest defense and get a rebound. Ito, you're sending Lassiter, but he's only 2 out of 4 from the free throw line today.
And then Malik is so apologetic.
But he's an eager player, you know, so you cannot blame him for anything. Baka may tingin niya, may chance siya maka-intercept.
They go for the steal.
Yeah, why not?
Boom. 4-point game.
That again makes it a 2-possession game. So, pahirapan na naman dito para sa Star. They do have a timeout left yet. No? So, they can call that.
Bans the ball as well.
Or if they want to. Or they might just want to attack. So they might want to attack kasi if they call a timeout, Arwin Santos can come into the ball game and help on defense. That's a good foul because they're not in the penalty.
Yeah,
that's their first foul and Alex Capagnot gave up that foul hoping that they could put in Arwin. Pero sabi ng coach, sige, kayo na lang. No more fouls to give.
Fifth na pala yun. Inbound. Ratcliffe with 22 seconds remaining. Paul Lee circles the top of the perimeter. Sends it to the open. Aldrich Ramos can't get it to go. And the Kraken has it. And it looks like San Miguel might be on its way to the finals.
Well, if he makes both, it's almost automatic because I'll make it 3 possessions. Right now, you can't say it if he doesn't make both free throws. It's still 14 seconds, still a lot of time here.
Nice touch for a big man. Huh? Ito. Kaminta 2 free throws. And the Star Hot Shots utilize that timeout you were talking about, Dr. J. It's a 7-point game. We hang on. no options ng Star dito, Dr. J.
No more options but to shoot a big shot.
Most likely a 3.
Most likely a 3. Or let Ricardo Ratcliffe attack as quickly as possible, hoping to get a foul. But they have no more timeouts left. That's their disadvantage in a 3-possession. 3-possession disadvantage right now. Clincher na yung ginawa ni Alos.
And if San Miguel makes it to the next phase, they will be eyeing their first Commissioner's Cup title since 2000.
Yeah, I remember kasi we beat them in 2001.
And your team then was
Red Bull. Tony lang din.
Wala na. Ito ba yung juke?
Yeah. Well, this San Miguel team is really, they came to play today. I mean, they're all focused. All of the local players, they're really focused hard. You know, Lassiter has not even been a factor here. Even Coach Leo, you can see substitution is very limited. I'm going to die with 6 guys. The other guy is, of course, Santos. No?
Paki has gone throughout the series with 9, maximum nagamit. In the meantime, let's focus on this play. 14 seconds to go. Here's Ratliff. He will drive hard. He'll get free throws.
Actually, they wanted to give him the shot, but Pardo fouled him, making sure he won't make the layup by holding his hand down. Di mo masabi sa player, do not foul, do not foul. Minsan instinct yan. You have to really give it to Jumar. He did a job here defensively against this guy. This guy was on process to get something like over 40-something in this game. Right now he has 34, only 12 here in the second half after a 22-point first half. No choice on the part of Star here. They might want to miss this and try to get a follow-up or a 3-point attempt.
Of course, Ratliff had 44 in Game 3 and 19 rebounds. 2 free throws here.
Tatawag ng timeout ang San Miguel. If you make a mistake, it's going to be in our own front court, not in your front court.
Yeah, not near your basket. And the Beermen using that timeout will hang on to the air here. 107-102 again. PBA fans, the venue for game tomorrow will be at the Cuneta Astrodome.
It's door die for the Barangay Neto Kings, and it's trying to get back to the Commissioner's Cup Finals for TNT, which they won on the previous year. Before Rain or Shine won last year. Remember they won with Ivan Johnson?
Yes.
It was also over Rain or Shine. It was a very good 7-game series.
It's one of the conferences that Rain or Shine and Yankees usually did well in. And that's the schedule for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's game. Ano oras ito?
Alas 5 po.
Alas 5 yan, Sabado bukas.
Sabado. Tapos live tayo, of course, on Sports 5 and on our other platforms as well.
If San Miguel goes on to win this game, he will have no games on Sunday.
Yeah.
Be a rest day for everybody.
And when do we start? I think.
No, it also depends. If Ginebra wins, they'll play on Monday. Because if they can tie the series at 2-all, they'll play on Monday.
Power move ng quarter. Hatid sa inyo ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tulay na lakas.
If TNT wins, we'll play on Wednesday, I think, for the finals of the playoffs. So don't know venue has been established at this stage. Look at that. He always likes kid with us. That's why I think a lot of people like him, because he's still, despite being 6'10", he's just a friendly guy, period.
Gentle giant. I saw him shopping in Estancia minsan. He's bringing his family.
That's a foul. San Miguel anticipated that formation and they got the ball quickly to Cabagnot. And he'll go free throw line. No more timeouts. Remember, dito para sa Star.
9.5 seconds remaining. Cabagnot with a real
super game. His best game of the semifinals. Best game. Sabi kay Junmar, bumaba ka na.
Papasok.
Not because of the rebound play, but you just want to protect the basket on the other end.
109, 102.
Not enough time. You can get off a 3-point shot here, but they won't have enough time. It's a 2-point shot. And that will
That'll
clinch
do
it.
it. And San Miguel Beer is in the finals.
I give it to start. They really played hard all the way.
Courageous stand.
Yeah, all the way.
Taking the first game, had their chances every step of the way. But tonight, San Miguel Beer simply chasing history, trying to set the date with a bit of destiny as well. But we have to congratulate both teams for such a great series. They went all out here. This is a bit of history that San Miguel will be pursuing, Dr. J. And they've done this already.
4 titles under Coach Leo Austria. He hasn't lost ever since he went to the finals. Yeah. He hasn't lost ever since he went to the finals. Of course, this might be a different story, but we'll see first of all, who he's going to play.
Yeah. And, you know, there was that comeback against Alaska when they were down 3-1.
It's really hard to, yung fiery kasama player because everybody played well on this team. I think we are accustomed to Ross already playing a good game. I thought the guys that really established the game for this is Alex Cabacnot, who established this in the beginning. 10 points kaagad, really got his team all up. You know, they led from the very beginning, and and yet look at this: 26 points, 5 assists. I think he had 5 or 6 rebounds also in this ball game. Hindi niya linagay, pero marami rin rebounds siya in this ball game.
Firefly kasama mo player of the game, brought to you by Firefly LED. Kasama mo up to 2 times longer than other LED bulbs. 90 pesos adjusted retail price. Firefly LED kasama mo, kasama ngayon si Selena Dagdag.
Yes, Doc J and Seb, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Firefly, kasama mo, be the player of the game, Alex Cabagnot with 26 points and 5 rebounds. Congratulations, Alex. Another stellar performance we saw from you today. Now, Star Hotshots came into this game willing to do all they can to force these series into a Game 5. What mindset did you guys have that allowed you to pull away with a win despite them wanting it bad?
Well, we didn't want it to go to Game 5. We wanted to control our destiny, and today was it.
Well, what are some of the lessons or the takeaways that you have from this? What are some of the lessons or takeaways that you have from this series that you wish to carry now that you guys have booked that lone ticket to the finals?
Well, first and foremost, the job's not done yet, but I got to give credit to Star Hotshots. They're a tough team. Their guards are good. They're big. It's good. Their whole team is good. They wouldn't be here if they weren't good. But I'm just happy for my teammates. I'm happy for Jumar. I'm happy for everybody, and thank God we won this so we could rest muna before the finals.
All right, congratulations again, Alex. Sino naman mga gusto mong pasalamatan and who do you dedicate this win to?
Well, my friend Archie was here. He's been here. Sabi niya, wala ka pang best player, nandito na ako, baka bad luck ako. So I told him, go to the game, please, and you're not bad luck, you're really good luck. So thank you for Archie Ventura, and everybody else, all the PBA fans. Masaya dito sa arena and everywhere.
Alright, congratulations and thank you very much, Alex. Alright, ngayon naman, Junmar, kailangan kitang tanungin, now that pasok na kayo sa finals, ano naman ang preparations na balak mong gawin in the event na TNT ang makaharap nyo? And alam mo namang hulking ang import ng TNT ngayon.
Hindi, di pa tapos yung kabilang series eh. Di pa naman sure na mananalo yung token text eh. So, aantayin pa namin. So, ayun. Salamat kami kay God sa series na to. Walang na-injury sa amin as well as sa Star. Then, ayun, salamat kami na nakuha namin yung panalo na to. So, ayun. Sobrang hirap. Sobrang laki ng import nila. Grabe. Sobrang galing pa. Then, ayun, pinahirapan talaga kami. So, ayun, buti nakuha namin. Ayun. Credit talaga sa mga teammates ko. Grabe yung ginawa nila. Nagtutulungan talaga kami, and then credit din sa mga coach namin sa preparation nila. So,
Much deserved win indeed, Junmar. Ngayon naman, in the event ng Ginebra ang makalaban nyo, anong challenges ang ina-anticipate mo na feeling mo kailangan yung paghandaan?
Depende yan eh. Sa ngayon, kailangan muna namin magpahinga, then antayin yung sino manalo sa kabila. Then, ayun, magpa-practice kami the next day. Siguro bukas pahinga kami, then the next day practice kami. So, ayun, kailangan namin i-program yung sarili namin. Kailangan namin maka-recover ng kagad kasi finals na, so pahirap na ng pahirap, so last push.
Alright, good luck sa recovery nyo. Meron ka bang mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan, Junmar?
Binabati ko lang yung parents ko sa Cebu, yung mama ko, yung papa ko, yung kapatid ko, and then yung mga tao sa bahay, and then sa lahat ng mga taga Cebu, kumusta mo diyan tanan. So hinaat na pagpadayon niyo ang pagsuporta sa MOA, sa San Miguel. So, and God bless sa atong tanan.
Alright, maraming salamat sa iyo, Junmar. That is all for now, gentlemen.
Napura si Selena na tumayo si Junmar. Dagang salamat, Junmar Pardo. Schedule bukas, Dr. J.
Yeah, 5 o'clock game. Tomorrow, don't forget, Cuneta Astro. We have Barangay Ginebra fighting for its life against the TNT Catropa.
Thank you, Dr. J. Thank you, Selena. And thank you to our entire hardworking production staff. But their work is not yet done because there is still a game tomorrow. And we don't know ahead of us. But do stay tuned. Follow us. Keep it here because we are all PBA.
Young players na talagang pinakita nila na still hungry even though they're winning a lot of championship in the span of 8 conferences, but you can see it tonight how they play and how they play, and then makikita mo talagang gusto nila manalo That's why in the second half I could limit my substitution pattern because those 5 players, especially when our import is in foul trouble again, Junmar and the starter namin talagang really work hard to show na they are the best Filipino core yung ano namin.
When you honestly believe that your team has the advantage man for man, whoever your opponent is in the finals?
Well, you can never know what will happen because it's a game of game plan and strategy. Against those coaches, they're getting better and better. Sumusunod lang ako sa kanila Nag-a-adjust ako Magagaling sila But I always depend on my players dahil they know how to win a championship And for me, nakikita ko sa kanila, ayaw nilang ibigay yung feeling na nananalo ng championship.
You forced 19 turnovers and scored 30 from points of turnovers. I was wondering kung deliberate yun in terms of yung schemes yun against that.
That's our goal because last game, so we forced them to commit a lot of turnover against 8, I think 21 sila, 24-8. And that's the only reason why we beat them in the last 2 games And those turnovers talaga nagbibigay sa amin ng turnover points, which is crucial for us. Dahil yung team nila talagang they keep on pressuring us. But on our defense, guys, especially Chris Ross, si Marcio, and Alex, it's talagang kakaiba yung ginawa niya ngayon. Offensively, defensively, talagang nakita natin. And yun yung Alex na nakikita natin before And kanina, makikita mo talagang makikita mo sa aura ng mukha niya na he wants to win this game.
Tama-tama yung sinabi ni Leo Ostre, Dr. J, na gustong manalo na they came out like a big house on fire and just kept them blazing all the way till the very end.
Yeah, Alex started them on the right foot as we take a look at the first quarter. Opening was making 3-4 shots. Great pass by Ross to the first play for Charles Rose against Aldridge. And they only had a 2-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Paul Lee
began to hit his stride, but it was tight and close, 52-49. Then the third quarter came around. San Miguel began to just depend on their starters.
The 2 3-point shots consecutive here by Chris Ross, and all of a sudden that lead just ballooned. Ito, alam mo, tuloy-tuloy niya, but a big comeback here by Star. What a pass.
Halos walang tingin na yung mga pasahan na yan. Talagang feel lang kung nasaan yung kakampi. And that is the final count. And Dr. J, as we look at the numbers, any indications in the course of the series that they eventually carved the win for San Miguel?
I thought their defense, but today, they were lucky they won game number 2. The effect of that win really, gave them a lot of adrenaline for this fourth game. It could have been the other way around. If Tar was the one trying to close out, it might have been San Miguel who would have been pressured. So that was such a big game there for Marshall Lassiter. But today, it was a great effort na ganadong-ganado mga players ng Beerman. They were ready to move on.
Absolutely. In the meantime, we take a look at the leading fruit. Look at that
Apat
line of 20.
Rito.
Parang walang itatapon dito eh. No? And we take a look, of course, at the leading scorers of the other side in a short while. And gallant stand by Star. I like your point earlier about that they could be a strong contender in the future.
Well, at least they're healthy now. Sanggalan is healthy and Maliksi is healthy. Those guys were last year had a lot of problems with their health. So, they're gonna, and then Poli has come into the picture. That will help. They gotta get Melton, however, to get back a little of his offensive game. That's what they miss in this series.
Lalo na in the last 2 games where he could not produce any points. Dr. J, your views for tomorrow? That's the schedule?
It really is hard to say because I don't know the injury status here of the import of Josh Schmidt. No? And obviously the game is different. Ginebra plays so much easier and loose when they don't have to contend with a big guy like that because they cannot control him when he's on the floor and he's healthy. So it really depends what happens, and I think they're very secretive about it. If there's anything wrong, we hear a lot of rumors, but we cannot confirm, so we cannot tell you about that. It's going to be a game, though. Whatever happens, even if they're in full strength, Ginebra is going to do their best to try to get this to a game 5.
Kunetaas na doon po yan. On behalf of Dr. J and Selena, thank you for joining us. It's San Miguel booking the first ticket into the finals.